What's good, Raider Nation? What's cracking with you tonight? We here, live in the basement. You know how we do it. Pardon me. I was trying to eat dinner. What it is, Raider Nation. You know what I mean? We here live in the basement. Today we're gonna discuss a couple of things. As I stated we're gonna talk about the new GM, new head coach, new position that we created that never existed for our franchise before, which is an assistant GM. Salute James. What's up, James? What's cracking with you, Philly sports? Sean, how you doing? B. Al, what's cracking with you? Knock Andrew, man, what's good, fam? Michael G, what's cracking with you, man? NorCal Jesse, salute. Stormtrooper, what's cracking with you? Sultan, yeah, I got you, bro. Give me one hot second. Raider Ross, what's the deal with you, man? Dark Side of the Sun, what's the deal? Sinister, my guy, what it is? Shane, how you feeling today, man? Look, yeah, we're gonna jump right into it, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna jump straight into it. We're gonna talk about Champ Kelly to start off. What's up with you, nephew? What's going on? Yo, Sultan is right there. Pull up. Just know tonight, man, if you pull up, man, look, please don't overtalk people, man. Please. Like, what's up, Lizette? How you doing? My favorite, guacamole and chips. For right now, I'm just snacking. Nothing major. It's probably a terrible blend for most people with a cup of coffee. I know it don't even sound right, huh? What up, Joey boy? What it do? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm right there in DB. I'm not too far from El Monte at all. In fact, I do a lot of shopping in El Monte sometimes. You know what I mean? They got good deals over there. I got somebody backstage that wants to come on out. Bring him on out and let him sorry. Ooh. Real good guy, not a Raider fan, but always respectful whenever he pulls up. You know what I mean? You guys gonna like him. I like him. If you don't like him, I'm sorry. But he's a good dude. My guy, Philly Sport. 1 second. There you go. What up, Philly?
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Just finish uploading. Try to upload a premiere of me and my buddy doing the preview for the Super Bowl, and I just dropped a breaking news that Doug Pearson got hired as the head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I've been busy with cracking out content.
For sure. I got somebody else backstage, new to my channel. Never had him on screen before, not that I know of. But
Jesse.
Now all I see is a ceiling. But Dark Side, what's cracking with you, man?
What's up, bro? Yeah, I come on once before. This is only my second time.
Yeah. I thought you might have been on once before, but I wasn't 100% sure. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get you and Sinister mixed up. Y'all both got that long hair with the beard. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I'm the dude from Alaska, remember?
Yeah. I definitely remember. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm chilling, man. A little salty. The Suns lost to the fucking Hawks, but you know.
Hey,
oh, really?
I feel
yeah,
you,
fucking
God
trash.
damn.
I'm salty.
I'm over there killing the Lakers right now. I'm over there killing the Lakers.
Are you a Clippers fan?
Yeah, I'm a Clipper fan.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm a Clipper fan. So E over there losing his shit on his channel. If
Yep.
y'all not subscribed to my boy SC Experience, man, go hit his channel up, man. My boy over there losing his shit right now. He over there losing his shit.
Oh my God,
hey, bro. That's good news to me every time I hear about the Lakers.
Man, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand Laker fans, bro. They're delusional, bro. I didn't know I know we supposed to be talking about the Raiders, but I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they assembled their team this offseason.
Yeah, like Brady Westbrook over was a super bad idea.
Dude, it don't make sense. everyone gonna shoot off the. Everyone gonna play in the low block, the mid range.
This ain't a Laker channel.
Right.
Don't get no love over here. This ain't no Laker channel.
Hey, trust no.
They get no love over here. Tonight is about Raider football only. And the first thing we're going to jump into is Champ Kelly. You know what I mean? Very first thing we're going to jump into Champ Kelly, because this is a wonderful, wonderful signing. This man has a wonderful, wonderful resume. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get into his resume, but I went and did some searching, some digging, found out this man has a bachelor's in computer science, right?
Okay.
He has a bachelor's in computer science, but he has a master's. He has a master's in business administration.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. And he graduated from the University of Kentucky.
Okay.
Where he got
that's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was real. That was a really interesting because we've never had an assistant GM before. I don't think.
No, this is a very, very new position. We have never had this position before. You know what I mean? So before I get into the rest of his resume, we're just going to address those two things that I just spoke on right now. One, you got a bachelor's in computer science, and two, you got a master's in business administration. That's a deadly combo in the front office.
He's probably heavily analytical. It's probably like his approach.
Oh, when we get into some of the players that he's responsible for bringing to some of these teams that he's been on. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna take a deep dive into that. You know what I mean? Let me run down a little bit more of his resume. 7 years with the Denver Broncos from 2007 to 2014.
Okay.
4 AFC West titles with the Broncos. This man brought in 8 veteran free agents that had never made the Pro Bowl until he brought them to his team.
So he knows how to dig.
He knows how to dig. He's also connected to Bo Hardigree, the quarterback coach that we brought in today and signed. He's also connected to him. So Bo Hardigree was in Denver in 2014. He went to Chicago in 2015, the same year Champ Kelly went to Chicago.
So they're boys.
Yeah, so they're boys. But now Bo Hardigree was in New England last year underneath McDaniel. He was
still a QB coach, right?
So I think this whole little circle is gonna be real nice, man. I feel like this whole little circle is real nice. This actually points to being able to get like a something like this happening. Points to being able to get like an Allen Robinson to fit into our offense. You know what I mean? At a nice little deal price. You know.
He was with wait. Champ was with Chicago last year, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Champ has been with Chicago for since 2015. He's been there since 2015.
Oh shit! So he helped bring in Khalil.
And over there, he was the head of football, head of football operations player. Yeah. So he was in charge of pro scouting and college scouting. He was above both of those. So
almost like player personnel that kind of thing.
Yeah, but he was.
So he was basically the assistant GM over there.
Yeah, he was basically.
Okay, makes sense.
GM over there, but head scout. You know what I mean? Final say so.
Oh yeah,
talent. Yeah.
Damn.
What up?
I like the fact that they're covering their bases.
You feeling better, brother? I hope you feeling better, brother. I hope you feeling better. Over there smashing them cheeks. And they're smashing them cheeks, them Clippers. I was gonna wear a Clipper jersey just for you, but I was like, you having enough hard of a time already. So I'm gonna let you be, bro. I'm gonna let you be.
And the Clippers are hurt too. They ain't got man. The Clippers are hurt, boy.
Man, Clippers is hurting. We still kicking the shit out of the fucking Lakers. Bro, do
That's
you
what I'm
know they've
saying.
only beat us twice in the last 3 years?
Damn.
They've only beat us twice in the last 3 years.
Shit.
We own them cheeks over there, man.
That's always
We
good
own them
news.
cheeks over there, man.
Jesus
What up,
Christ.
Pyro? What's cracking with you?
What's good, Pyro?
Valerie, how you doing? How you doing, Valerie? Hey, Valerie, I thought about you today while I was over here cutting up clips. I didn't get to the one that I think I know you want, but I got it in the background. I'm gonna have it loaded for you. I went and got that major pain for you.
Honestly, I'm kind of really liking what the Raiders are doing right now, and the fact that they actually started with the front office, then worked with before we're actually getting like the GM, assistant GM, then getting the head coach at the same time. I mean, as much as criticize Mark Davis, but that was just great. Those are some great choices. Because look, and I said this too about Josh McDaniels. Like, I think having someone like him who doesn't tolerate bullshit, I think is really what's going to help. I think he's going to really whip that Raiders team into putting that discipline, and the way that I see it.
What up, Ern?
Yo, Raider.
What's popping, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's
up, bro?
Hey, you know how winners feel, bro.
I was just giving your boy the blues, bro. Hell yeah.
I was over there
love seeing that shit.
Blues too, brother. What's good, man? What's
good, Ern?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
I'm doing great.
Man. Hey, so another thing about Champ Kelly, man, is before he came into football, he worked for IBM, a Fortune 100 company.
Oh, geez.
So he has good business acumen.
Yeah, he was over there.
That's really going to help the Raiders.
Yeah, over there he was a programming and quality engineer.
Oh shit!
No.
So he's gonna run. He's gonna help that ship run tight.
Yeah. So when we first hired McDaniels and Ziegler, my reaction was like, bro, what in the hell are we doing? So I had to really sit down and think about it. Like, why am I mad at this? Right?
Yeah.
Like Josh McDaniels, he has a good track record with offense. But, he did have Brady, but he still has a good track record. So what am I really mad at? I think the only thing after reassessing, the only thing that I'm really mad at is I just feel like the Raiders, we're such a flagship franchise that we've always done things the Raider way. You know what I'm saying? And now for us to turn and be like the Raider way doesn't work. Now we have to turn and do things the Patriot way. It just leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Even though I know it's going to get shit done, it's just having to swallow our pride and be like the Raider way doesn't work anymore. Now we have to do things the Patriot way. It just makes me feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though I know it's for the best.
Hey, Ern, also think about this too. Like Josh McDaniels can also instill that discipline where Gruden did not have that discipline with the Raiders team. So if he can put in that discipline, it can keep players like Nate Hobbs out of trouble and all that shit. After all that shit's been going on. Oh, geez.
7-11 since 1964.
Jesus, 7-11's been around that long. God damn.
What's good, Philly? What's good, Ern? What's good, Dark Side?
What's going on? What's going on?
Plug. I gotta plug 7-11 every fucking show. Because they keep a brother going, man. You know what I mean?
7-11 is fucking shit, man.
Bro, they have a 7-11 on every corner in LA.
What's up?
I just read up, man. I hadn't had no weed in 2 days, bro. It was stressful. Let me tell you.
Oof.
What up, Low? Dirty Low.
What's good? Yeah, what's going on, baby?
Oh shit, motherfucker! Send me some
good stuff.
Send me some.
How you doing?
Now I got this shit called pink rosé.
Okay.
Yeah, pink rosé. Yeah, it's from Cookies.
Yeah. We had that one.
See, the ones that for me, because I get some from my aunt. The one that I smoke is called Sugar Kush. So that's the one that I smoke.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, I got a show coming up. You know what I mean? I'll reach out to you guys, but I do got a show coming up with my homegirl. She owns a dispensary, so she's gonna.
Good shit.
Do it live from her dispensary for me. You know what I mean? I'll be here at home, but I'll probably go over there and pick me up a little bit of something, and then we'll do our live
smoking session.
A smoking session, but also an education session too. You know what I mean? How to take care of your buds, what to look for. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. You know what I mean? How to get deals. You know what I mean? Just
Interesting.
things of that nature. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know you got to get Earn on there because that motherfucker be smoking like in like an hour.
Bruh. It's bad. It's real bad.
Hey, trust. We blow
So,
big over here, boy.
This sounds real nice right here. It sounds real nice, but y'all know how I get down, man. I'm only concerned about what we already ink. You know what I mean? I can't get into the woulda, coulda, shouldas because I hate getting my hopes up. You know what I mean? I really prefer to just kind of stick with, you know, what is already inked because that's a for sure solid. You know what I mean? Like rumors get on my nerves because we get our hopes up. Like everybody had their hopes up for Harbaugh. You know what I mean? And a lot of people felt deflated. A lot of people felt deflated afterwards. You know what I mean? Like,
I think Harbaugh only made himself available for the NFL because he really wanted that Raider job, and when he didn't get the reaction from us that he wanted, then he was like, "Fuck it, I'll just go back to Michigan."
I don't think he really wanted. I don't think he wanted to leave Michigan, bro. You know what I mean? It was a buzz when it was about us. You know what I mean? It was some buzz, so they started talking about negotiations. But then when he was on his way to Minnesota, they want to call him and give him the bigger extension. You know what I mean? So
I didn't know they gave him a bigger extension.
Out, but
leverage.
Yeah.
He got more money. In the end, he got more money. He got exactly what he was looking for in the end from Michigan. So, you know what I mean? I honestly think he probably never wanted out, but he was just trying to play hardball with them. You know? What up with you, Coach Dante? Y'all must have turned the game off, man. It must have got real bad over there. It must have got real bad over
there. Ern was messing with them over there.
Bruh, the Lakers got bitch slapped by the crosstown rival in the house that Kobe built.
I saw that.
Oh, nah.
Bro, you know what, though? I'm not going to start, man. I was more disappointed by the fact that we didn't give Bisaccia more of an opportunity to take that job. And I think the players are pretty pissed off about it.
Oh, look, they
came
back, man. They down by 4. Look at that. They trying. The geriatrics are trying, bro. They didn't got up out the wheelchairs, man.
Wait, what'd you say? They're only down by 4. You said they're only down by 4.
Yeah, they're down by 4.
What the fuck are your Clippers doing, Dirty? What the fuck?
Playing Clipper ball.
Holy shit, they are. It's only 4.
Man,
I know my Warriors are winning by 17 though.
Hey, that's cool. Sir. But look, I don't have a star on my roster aside from Reggie Jackson. Me and Serge, but
Reggie.
Yo, Reggie, what's going on in the game?
Cracking, man. Chilling.
You know what though? It don't even matter because the Suns gonna win the championship anyway.
Anyways, this show is about Raider.
Holy shit! You guys don't have no stars on your roster.
I think they only had like 2 out. I know Paul.
They got Eric Bledsoe and Serge Ibaka. That's the only names really, and Nicholas Batum.
Oh my God.
Hey, man's a beast though. Don't hold that guy. Man's a beast.
I don't know nothing about him, so I can't really say.
So
George is out.
So we were
George
talking
and
about
Kawhi.
We were talking about the GM, the new assistant GM, which is a position we've never had. So
Champ Kelly.
With Champ Kelly, and we were also talking about the head coach as well, and then we're also going to talk about Bo Hardigree, which was the quarterback coach that we brought in today. We signed him, so we do now have a new quarterback coach. This kid has been in the NFL for since 2014, really.
What up, Sultan?
What's up, gang? What's good, bro?
He's got ties. He's got ties to Champ Kelly, as well as Ziegler and McDaniels.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So he was in Denver. He was in Denver and Chicago with Champ Kelly. He was in New England last year with Ziegler and McDaniels. He's been around since 2014. Champ Kelly is responsible for the Chicago Bears roster as it stands. He was responsible for Denver's roster between 07 and 14. Well, he wasn't fully responsible, but he had a large hand in that one as well.
How long has he been in Chicago? Did he engineer that trade with Mac?
Yeah, he did.
He's there since 2015, so yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
he did. He
Good question, man. Good question.
Yeah, with Mac. He was so for the last 2 years, he's actually been in charge over there. He's been the head of pro scouting and college scouting. For those of y'all just coming in, he has 4 AFC West titles with Denver. He brought in 8 veteran free agents that had never made the Pro Bowl, and they all made the Pro Bowl after signing with him. Master degree in business, bachelor's degree in computer science. Held a job for 4 years at IBM, a Fortune 100 company, where he was a programming and quality engineer. So that's his resume right there as it stands. And he went to the University of Kentucky where he got his degrees. Strong football knowledge. What I can tell, a very, very, very good talent evaluator. He was responsible for bringing in Talib Khalib over there in Denver.
Okay.
He was also responsible for a couple of other things, as I said. One of them probably being Allen Robinson, in charge of scouting Allen Robinson. So this guy is doing his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do I think Mac could be an option? So we were going to get into that when we got over into talking about Ziegler, because Ziegler is a magician when it comes to signing players, man. I want to show you guys a couple of these contracts that he was able to pull off.
Manufacture.
Well, see, now he also has the benefit of like everything that comes with signing with the Patriots, right? We have to keep that in mind, because that's something I'm sure they used to their advantage over there, or did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
what I like about the new regime is they're committing to Derek Carr. I really
you got to
That's
remember.
a good thing.
You got to remember.
Wait a sec, though. Hold up. Josh McDaniels is committing. The GM was like, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, yeah. You got to remember. New England is cheap as fuck.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's first and foremost.
But I think that's Bill.
So
I think that was more Bill.
Front office. No, that's the front office.
Well, Bill's basically like they didn't even have a GM over there, right? The dude was basically running the same position that Champ was doing over there.
Ziegler was over there.
Ziegler was
right, but he didn't have the official GM title, did he?
So over there,
personnel, which is number 2.
Over there, listen. So over there, Ziegler is in charge of drafting and signing free agents. Okay, that's what he's in charge of over there. Last year, his 2021 free agent class. Let me go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see it.
They had a pretty good class.
They have a great class.
In New England, Bill Belichick is technically, he's by title the GM, right?
He's GM and head coach, yeah.
Right.
So that means his second in charge is actually the GM.
Right, but you have to, still that Bill has like a stranglehold on everything that happens, dude.
That's true.
Can you guys
He's
see
notorious for that shit.
Yep, I can see it without the.
So in 2021, he was responsible for bringing in Nelson Aguilar on a 2-year, $22 million deal, as well as bringing in Kendrick Bourne on a 3-year, $15 million deal, right? Not bad, for $5 million a year. So, had a career. Aguilar Bourne ended up being excellent value, had a career year with 55 catches for 800 yards and 5 touchdowns. So that was Kendrick Bourne, right?
And Mac wasn't even swinging like that. So that's decent.
Also, he brought in He brought in the D tackle Devon Gotcha for 2 years, $15 million. Right.
Okay.
This guy had a solid 64.5 run defense grade for PFF. He also brought in cornerback Jalen Mills on a 4-year, $24 million deal. Another solid value signing at the position. Mills did allow a 5.83 completion percentage and 6 touchdowns when targeted, but he also only surrendered 440 yards and had 8 pass breakups at $6 million a year, right? So he also brought in last year Matthew Judon, 4 years, $54 million, right? Edge isn't a pressing need because of Max. This guy had Judon had 12 and a half sacks and 64 pressures in the past season, right? That's not bad at all. He also brought in the offensive guard, Ted Karras, 1 year, $3 million. This guy ended up having a 72.8 overall PFF grade. Not bad at all. He brought in Hunter Henry, 3 years, $37.5 million. He also brought in Jonnu Smith for 4 years, $50 million as well. 9 touchdowns from Henry, you know what I mean? Career high, while Smith was a disappointment, right? He also brought in linebacker Kyle Van Noy, 2 years, $12 million. He was released by the Dolphins. So in 2020, and he came back, right? He had a good year. He brought in so now we're in the
Cam down to 3.75.
Yeah, he brought in Cam for 3.75, right? He brought in Brian Hoyer for 1.5. You know what I mean? For 1.05, right? He brought in Bo Allen, 2 years, $70 million. $7 million, D tackle. You know, Demaria Bird, 1 year, 1.6 mil. Dude had 604 yards, was a career high. He brought in safety Adrian Phillips, 3 years, 12.7 mil, and Cody Davis, 2 years, 4.3 mil. Phillips has been an excellent signing for the Patriots at just over 4 mil per year. He had 13 combined interceptions and pass breakups in the last 2 seasons and has earned a 84.5 coverage grade in PFF last season. Here's his draft classes. 2021, first round.
Ring light's not working. I need some light in here.
So first round, Mac Jones. Second round, Christian Barmore. Third round, Ronnie Perkins. Fourth round, Ramondre Stevenson. Fifth round, Cameron McGroin. Seventh round, Joshua Bledsoe and William Sherman. And the 7th round, Trey Nixon, wide receiver out of Central Florida. They found Barmore that had 51 pressures and boosted a 76.1 pass rush grade. That was also second best on the team. Running back, he brought in Stevenson, 4th round. Managed to get 633 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns while averaging 4.5 yards a carry in a crowded backfield. His 2022 drafts, Kyle Dugar was a safety. Josh Uche, which is an edge from Michigan. 3rd round, Anthony Jennings, the linebacker out of Tennessee, as well as Devon Asasi, tight end out of UCLA, and Dalton Keene, another tight end out of Virginia Tech. His 5th round was Justin Rowasser, a kicker. His 6th round was Michael Owanu, a guard. Justin Heron, a tackle. And Cash Malayu, a linebacker out of Wyoming. And then in the 7th round, Dustin Woodward, center out of Memphis. Let's see. And tremendous value as a 6th rounder, making 24 career starts and earning a PFF grade of 84.3 and 86.7 over the past 2 seasons. That's really encouraging to see. Herron has been reliable backup, grading out at 63.4 and 61.7 with 10 starts as a rookie and sophomore. Yeah, so that's what's going on with Ziegler's resume right there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think that's quite impressive, if you ask me.
I agree with you.
That's just great. That's a great track record.
You know what's more impressive though? Not just the players, but the amount of money he's paying them. And I think that in comparison to what we did with fucking, we did with Littleton, we did with Nassib, we did with Kwiatkowski, like their contracts are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Littleton and Nassib especially.
Yeah, so we got to get ready. We got to get right on that financial side of the football. You know what I mean?
I mean, we're still the sixth. We still have the sixth most cap space coming in next season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're not awful, but there's some contracts that are.
That is a good 3 to 4 players that are we just can't get rid of them because we're gonna take a big hit.
My brother Hammer, what's cracking with you, man?
That's good, Hammer.
What's going on? Hammer was good. Good, everybody.
Dirty Low, what's good, brother?
Shit, chilling.
What's up with you, Low?
What's going on? Play it.
Man, just being super uncle right now. Over here taking care of my niece and nephew while my sister's out of town. So see the pigs, you see the bad pigs. You don't see my Raider shit.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What up, Queen? How you doing?
Good. Oh, you guys see the backdrop? My mom just sent it to the mail.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
nice.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got that same flag, bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
I gotta move it higher though.
Up,
but that's where I got the Funko Pops and shit.
Oh yeah, you got them up on the
yeah.
To the wall.
So what's fake? Hey, team, what's fake?
About Sean Desai.
Huh?
Nah, he's coming, bro. 100%. It's like a week before we had the interview, Scout put it out that he was coming, and now we're interviewing him. I think with the connection he has with Champ, and the connection they have with the Denver and the Patriots, it's like a 3-way. I think that this year we're gonna sign a lot of people from Denver, Patriots, and Chicago. You know what I mean? Because it's like this 3-way connection with all these people that we've got so far.
I can see that happening.
You talking about free agents or
like free agents, free agents and coordinators. I'm thinking Sean Desai is probably most likely going to be our DC.
Hey, so
which is good for us because
coordinator, right?
It better be than Gus Bradley. I can tell you that much.
Dirty breaking news. I don't know if you guys saw it. It happened a little bit earlier today, but Rob Ryan and the Ravens parted ways. I don't know if that means anything. Maybe as a defensive special assistant, you don't have to be coordinator, but he has a lot he can offer.
Look.
He was on our team before.
If you can get
our defense was hella good when he was on our team too.
Look, if you can get
it was all right.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was all right.
Top 4 in the league. That was under Stuart Swigert. He can tell you about it.
Bro, hold on, wait a minute. Our most last dominant defense was under him.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
I'm sorry, Baltimore. The only reason Baltimore won any of their games was their defense because their offense was atrocious. Rob Ryan has never been a terrible coach. He's never been a terrible defensive coordinator. He's never really had a terrible season. His defense always ranks in the top 10, the top 15 every year. How's that terrible?
I didn't say terrible. I just said I'd rather get somebody else. I didn't say terrible.
I thought you said he was terrible. That's why I was like,
no. He's not terrible.
I heard he wasn't good.
No, he said he was great. We said he was all right. I mean, we want something, but like he said, maybe put him on the staff, like Ern said. Maybe he doesn't necessarily have to be the coordinator, but maybe bring him on staff.
He be the coordinator, but you know, if you can get him as a coordinator, though, you know what I mean. All he needs is a fresh start. That's the only thing he ever really needs is a fresh start.
I mean, we got the personnel to fit his team.
Yeah, we do.
Are there any ties to McDaniels though?
Hey, look, he's at home with you. Yeah, no real ties, and that's the other thing about it. You know what I mean? I really. So Eric Faulkner, here's my thing I really don't like talking about what we don't have. I'm one of those guys. I really like to talk about what we have. You know what I mean? I really like to talk about what it is we have, and yeah, I kind of like to just rock like that. You know what I mean? I really don't want to touch the Brian Flores situation either, because that's like politics. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
like, I said it earlier, and I really hate the fact that this is the reality of the situation. But that man ruined his career.
Yes,
he committed career suicide. I know what he's trying to do is a great thing. I applaud that, bringing it to light. But as we all know, the first one out is the first one that gets chopped off.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, he's screwed. He'll never work in the NFL again.
Yeah, and that sucks. Hey, James, appreciate that, man. If I'm not mistaken, Amazon. I think wifey got it for me on Amazon. What's up, AR?
Yo,
what's
good?
What's going on?
How's it going
today?
Hey, what's up, Papa?
I'm good.
What's cracking?
Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm all right. Just finished running my daily errands and thought I'd pull up one time and say hello to you boys. So yeah.
What's up, brother? What's up?
What's happening?
Hey, Abakasi.
Boys?
Afakasi, how you doing, man?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, not bad, man. It's been a long minute since I've been on a live with you, and a few other guys I've seen around the way. But yeah, I just thought I'd jump in and chime in. Sorry, guys, continue. I don't mean to.
I think, hey, Marvelous. I think like 5 of us on here have channels.
Yeah.
1, 2.
So
check gang.
There's me. I have my channel, 5, right? Yeah. What you're watching right now, of course. This is stupid of me to say, but then Philly got a sport. Philly Sports has got his own channel as well. It's just not Raider content. Then my Alaskan brother over here, he ain't got a channel that I know of. Do you? You got a channel?
Okay, so I have it, but it's like I haven't done shit. So eventually I'll get there.
So he got.
But you're giving me
on the background. He's working on the background. Right here, you got my boy Raider Earn. Right under him. Earn's got Westside Sport Radio. You know what I mean? You definitely want to go over there, subscribe to him. You know what I mean? Especially if you interested in getting beating somebody in Madden, I think you got a chance of going over there and beating him. I watched him play.
Yeah, I'll take you up on that challenge. I'll run one with you.
It's all good. Raider Earn 215 on PlayStation Network.
Then next to him, you got my brother. You got my little bro right here. That's Salt and Mir. You know what I mean? Salt and Mir also does Raider content as well. He also does wrestling content as well. And he also puts out them fire beats, and he shows you how he gets down and makes those in the studios as well. You know what I mean? So you definitely want to go over there, check out with him. You know what I mean? Then over here, this man don't have no channel either, but this is like my little executive producer in the background. That's Fade to Black right there. You know what I mean? Hey. If you get out of line, he gonna make you fade to black. He kick your ass out. Then you got my road dog right here underneath Fade to Black. You know what I mean? My brother up the block. You know what I mean? 15 minutes away from me. Saturday you'll see us live together from the Raiders signing. You know what I mean? We're gonna stream live from there. That's my boy Raider Gabe. He also got a channel called Raider Gabe. Go over there, check his shit out. It's fire. Next to him, you got my boy Low, Dirty Low, not spelled the same. You know what I mean? It's not spelled the same, but he got a channel as well. He's over there making some beats too. You got Raider content yet?
Yeah, actually, that's what I was gonna say. Kind of a good segue. Me and Raider Joe, we're actually dropping. We're gonna do a live on Saturday at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So me and Raider Joe, we got together. We were got the intro going. I got a guest that's gonna call in from one of the. Remember, I showed you guys all the Raider gear that I buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna call in.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna go do a mock draft. It's gonna be a first show that me and Joe are putting together, but we're gonna run it on his channel, and then the next episode we're gonna run it on mine. But we're gonna share it up. But yeah, so if you guys ain't doing nothing, come through for a little bit.
Good luck, bro. We'll support you, bro.
Definitely. I'm subscribing to all you guys.
Maybe me and Gabe will try and link up with you guys. We'll do a quick live for like 20 minutes together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll pop in and let you know what's going on, where we at. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
We'll be out there at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no, we're gonna do it at night. We're gonna do it
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, follow us in the day.
Yeah, we of course, man, bro. You already know, man. Yeah, and then we got.
Let me finish up real quick. So right next to him, you got our brother from the land down under, our boy Akasi Raider. You can also find him doing his Raider content on his channel as well. You can also find him with Sultan Amir doing the WWE, ECW, AWE, whatever that shit is over there. That wrestling. Wrestling.
Whatever that shit is.
Whatever that shit is, you find that wrestling over there. You know what I mean?
Wrestling.
And that's the panel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I forgot to mention too this Saturday, I forgot to mention this Saturday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, we're gonna have a Raiders fan show, a special edition with Violator, Captain Jack, Raider Squid, Black Widow, Graphic, and Stu, and myself. So pull up to that because it's gonna be lit.
Good shit.
And I cannot forget.
I'll come watch.
I cannot forget my sister at all. I cannot forget my sister. She ain't on screen, but she, like she said, always in the chat supporting. Always hit me behind the scenes, if you know what I mean, to see if I need anything or help out with me or whatever. You know what I mean? So, you know, I see her on other shows pumping me up as well. So I love my sis for real. You know what I mean? So don't forget my sister in the background, Queen.
Salute. Oh yeah, by the way, Dirty, your Clippers won by 1. On a Reggie.
A win is a win.
Yeah, by Reggie Jackson, won for them.
Win is a win for me. Win is a win for me. Yeah, Eric's over there crying. I see E over there crying right now, man. He's got his head down. He's not saying anything.
Where is? Oh, okay. I was gonna ask where is he, but.
Look, you got a head down. Head down.
God damn.
Let me say this.
Hey, Dirty, if you don't mind, can I just address one comment in there?
Well, he's live right now with Coach Dante, right?
Yeah, he's live right now with Coach Dante.
For sure.
He's live right now with Coach Dante. Yeah, but yeah, I'm a Clippers fan. Yeah, I am a Clippers fan, man. For real. I'm not changing my squad. I don't give a shit. No chips. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck. Shit, I got a Buffalo motherfucking Braves fucking jersey. That's how far I fucking rock with the Clippers. I got that Braves. Orange.
Hey, don't feel bad, Dirty. I'm a Kings fan, bro. We don't win nothing.
Hey, I understand. At least I think y'all got one in y'all history though. But at least y'all, I think y'all got one in your history. You know what I mean? I don't have any, bro. I ain't never even.
We haven't won anything since 1983.
Western Conference Finals.
Well, you guys were good for a while with the whole Lob City.
Yeah, but we had Doc Rivers at the helm. You know what I mean? We had Doc Rivers there, bro.
And we're stuck with him for the next 3 years. For 3 years. God damn it.
Bro. Hey, he barely got that one in Boston. He did get one in Boston.
I don't think the Kings have one, man. I know they were close with the Lakers when they had Weber. No, because they were playing Weber and Divock and all them, and I mean when they were playing the Lakers, they never got one. They never got one.
Yeah. We're talking about Sacramento Kings.
So for some reason, we keep going into basketball. And we supposed to be talking about front office. You know, we're supposed to be talking about front office.
Hey, Dirty, I'm gonna have to go get my daughter from work. I'll be back in about 20 minutes.
For sure, I'll be here.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
Take care, man.
Yes, getting back to the silver and black. You know what I mean? Getting back to the silver and black.
Stu.
Where's Stu? Hey, Stu.
Pop in.
Stu.
pop up.
Hey, Stu. There's the password right there, Stu. Pull up, brother.
Yay.
Pull up, brother.
Good shit.
Yeah, man. So let's get back into this front office moves. You know what I mean? Because I'm super low key, like really impressed, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that's just fire high. That's
hey, Stu look like he just came out of a hip hop video right about now, man.
What's up, brother?
Pulling out the 90s shit. Jesus.
Came out of a hip hop video right
now. What's going on, Stu?
What's up, brother?
Pulling out the 90s shit. Jesus. God damn.
You got me over there.
Someone's got music in the background or something.
It's Stu's YouTube.
God damn.
You turn your YouTube off?
There's got music in the background or something.
It's Stu's.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, it's you.
My bad. There we go.
What's up with you, brother?
All right, catch me up. What's been going on?
All right, so the first thing the only thing we're really talking about tonight is the front office, the GM, the new position we created at assistant GM.
Assistant. I saw it's who got that?
Champ Kelly.
Kelly.
Champ Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me give you his resume real quick, Stu.
Okay.
So Champ Kelly is a graduate of University of Kentucky. All right. He has a bachelor's in computer science.
Okay.
He has a master's degree in business administration.
Okay.
All right. He held a job at IBM, Fortune 100 company.
Okay.
For 4 years as an engineer, as a programming and quality engineer.
That's the job.
All right. He's responsible for 4 AFC West titles over in Denver. Between the years of 2007 and 2014. He's responsible for signing 8 veteran free agents that had never made the Pro Bowl until he signed them with his team. He was in Chicago from 2015 till 2021. He is responsible for he's the head of pro scouting and college scouting for the last 2 years over in Chicago. He's one of the people that orchestrated the Khalil Mack trade. He has ties to Bo Hardegree, which is the new quarterback coach we brought in today.
Well, what's his name?
Bo Hardegree.
I want to say he's a young guy, right?
He's a young guy. He was in Denver in 2014. He was in Chicago in 2015 with Champ Kelly.
Okay.
And then last year he was in New England with Ziegler and McDaniels. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, McDaniels was in Denver with Kelly for a year and a half, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. So we have assistant GM, we have a quarterbacks coach. Anyone else?
Just the head coach and the GM. Those are the only 4 people I was really gonna focus in on today because I feel like the more and more I dive into this into these signings, the more and more I feel like fucking Mark Davis knocked it out the park.
Yeah. Is Kelly still head of pro and college scouting with us?
He's actually assistant GM with us.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, he's the assistant GM with us, a position we've never had.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we created something new just for this guy.
OC, QB, GM, assistant GM, and is that it? That'd be it, right?
Yeah.
Head coach, offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, GM, and assistant GM. Are those right? Are those all the positions that we got?
Yeah, and we're currently interviewing defensive coordinator Sean Desai from the Chicago Bears, but that's just an interview. But I think we're gonna get him. I think it's like 90%.
What's his name?
Sean Desai.
Sean Desai.
Bears. Doug Maroon. See, I wish my phone fucking died. I think I did see Doug Maroon's name somewhere. I'm not 100% sure.
As the offensive line coach.
Yeah.
Doug Maroon, you said?
Yeah, Doug Maroon.
What up, Dark Side? That's much better, man.
Sorry, I had to switch to my laptop. Yeah, I had to switch to my laptop.
That is so much better, brother. That is so much better. But yeah, so you know that's where we're at. You know what I mean? So we already went over Champ Kelly. He's the one that's responsible for getting Khalid Talib over there in Denver.
Well, I like the never having or assigning 8 guys to never make the Pro Bowl as free agents and then bring them in and they become Pro Bowl players. So I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's probably out of everything you said, the thing that I'm most impressed with is that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
I want people who can come in and project what a guy can do, but not where you're projecting shit that doesn't come true. So that he's a good. Obviously, it sounds like he's a good judge of talent. And
you know what's also interesting, Stu, is that there's like a triangle here of signings between New England, Chicago, and Denver.
Yeah.
And so I think that there's a big possibility that our free agents are going to come from Denver, New England, or Chicago.
I'll take that.
Can I ask a question?
It looks better at getting to Allen Robinson. Give me 1 second, AR. I know you had a question. Let me just finish it. It gives us a better shot at getting Allen Robinson. Go ahead, AR.
So I was just going to ask a question in regards to Josh McDaniels, and this is something I think I heard through the grapevine. Like, I'm kind of happy with the signings. So I'm going to wait and see. But one of the few knocks that I heard, maybe I'm wrong, is that Josh McDaniels doesn't have the best reputation when it comes to building rapport with players. Is that true, or is that something
So what happened was because he addressed that in the press conference, right?
That's a little bit of a concern.
Yeah, back in the day, he didn't. He knew football, but he didn't know people.
Oh yeah.
He didn't really know how to build relationships with people. So he had to go back to the drawing board, and he has learned from his mistakes. And a lot of people say he is a much better people person now than he was back then. I think he was full of himself and smelling his shit. You know what I mean? When he originally got hired as a head coach because he was young. You know what I mean? But I think now he's humbled himself and he's learned to work with players.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope he's evolved and learned from his mistakes. Much like, Belichick, his first tenure as head coach was a disaster, right? So
yeah, because and Randy Moss is a dick. You know what I mean? Like, Randy Moss is a dick. He doesn't sign off with nobody. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to get a compliment out of Randy Moss, man.
I have to X that. I have to X that. I can't allow that for.
I was going to say I knew he
was. I can't. No, I respect you saying that, but I can't. With you saying that, I have to be able to say he isn't as a teammate of his, one of the best teammates, and then I'll stop right there.
So when I say that, Stu, I'm only talking about in the media standpoint.
No, I get it. I just say I would be a bad teammate if I heard. I would hope that if someone said that about me, he'd say, "No, Stu's pretty cool." So that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
You know me. Pause. I like when a lot of reporters are assholes. You know.
I know.
You know, I personally don't have a problem with Randy Moss. Randy Moss Raider jersey is hanging up here in my fucking room. I fucking like Moss. I don't give a shit. I liked Moss when he was in Minnesota. I liked Moss when he was in New England. I like Moss when he was here. He just didn't have nobody throw him the goddamn ball. That ain't his fault.
Hold up, though. Hold up.
I would just want you guys to know I would do the same thing for you guys if someone were to say something. So that was it. I just wanted to put that in there. Go ahead.
Okay. If you bring up
now,
Terry Collins, I'm going to send you to timeout. You know
No. I'm not even going to bring up Kerry Collins. That's not even it. The thing that turned me off to Randy is there was a time where he was on set, right, live, and they were chanting at him. and he turns back. He says, "I'm not a Raider." It's like, all right, bro.
Well, we all saw that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Everybody saw that.
As soon as you go there, homie, like.
But you gotta understand, bro. He caught so much motherfucking slack. We drug him through the mud so fucking bad when he left. I wouldn't expect him to have no loyalty.
Actually, it wasn't even before he left. While he was still playing,
while he was here, we drug him through the mud. I wouldn't expect
half
him
the
to have
time
no
he was
loyalty.
out there. It looked like he didn't want to play.
He didn't.
Look, but you're supposed to go out there and give 150. Bro.
No, you're not. You're not supposed to go out there and kill yourself for a team that's not gonna kill themselves for you.
Yep.
He's taking shots. They're throwing a goal. He's got four DBs on him, and then he's coming out there and playing hurt, and then having not only the fans calling him a bitch and all this stuff, and not wanting to play like himself.
I didn't go that far.
I'm out there. What's that?
I didn't call him a bitch or nothing. I just
a lot of people
did.
But a lot of people did, though.
I'm not saying you did, Dark Side, but a lot of people did. So
look, I get it. It's just like DC. It's 50-50 with the nation. You know, some people appreciate what Moss did. Some people just can't fucking understand. Do I hate the fact that he quit on us? Yeah. Do I understand why he quit? Yeah. I do. You know what I mean? But it's not like we was gonna win anything anyway. We didn't have a good offense. We had a good defense, but our offense was just
Stuart, were you there when Aaron Brooks got brought in?
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, he was balling until he got fucking hurt.
No, Aaron Brooks was another pretty close teammate of mine, a good dude, man, solid fucking dude, and did what he could do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He did what it was so hard with the offense, and it wasn't. To be honest with you, those days, like when Art Shell and those guys came in, man, the whole offensive side of the ball, coaching-wise, was just, I'm going to say it was just bad, dude. It was fucking bad. I mean, our offensive coordinator hadn't fucking done anything. I mean, he was the owner of hotels and, claim to fame was installing the John Madden defense of the first John Madden game, or offense in the first John Madden game back in like 90. I mean, he was just outdated. And Art Shell and Herb Eatman and Jackie Slater and those guys, they were just too far removed, man. So our offense, there's just no way it was going to be able to work.
Hey, Stu, you played with Rob Bryan, right? You played with Rob Bryan, right?
All 4 years, yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about him because he's available now, and people were saying he may come to. What's your input on him?
I was talking to Rob Bryan about 2 weeks ago. I said, "Hey, man," and this was before. This would have been like, I think, God, I don't know. I think while the season was still going on, and we were talking about, bringing Rex Ryan as the head coach and Rob Ryan as the DC, and I'm 100% with bringing Rob Ryan back in. I mean, he's got a ton of experience. He's already been out there. He's a blue collar fucking. His style, I think, would fit well with the players that we have, and I think he'd do a great job. I mean, he's got great resources and a lot of respect in the NFL from players. And I mean, me and him had our issues my last year there, but ever since then, I mean, anytime I call or text him, he always answers me back. So I'd love to see Rob Ryan come in and So they let him go in Baltimore as a linebackers coach. Then
yeah,
they did. When did that happen?
A couple hours ago.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I would even be happy with Wink Martindale coming in and bringing Rob Ryan as a linebacker coach, or vice versa. Rob Ryan to be a defensive coordinator with Wink Martindale. I mean,
have we hired? That's why I don't like to talk about him on my show. I mean, he get enough hate as it is. You know what I mean? So DC is really technically like banned from my show. You know what I mean? DC talk is kind of it's gonna be a new rule on my show, bro. He gonna get added in with religion and politics, man. Because
wow. Hey, I'm gonna wear my card jersey every time now.
Why don't you just say this, Dirty? If you don't have anything nice to say about him, then don't say anything.
True.
I got a ton of good shit to say about him.
Well, that's not
bro. The hate to me is completely unwarranted.
I don't think you should X him out of your show. I think it should be, listen, if you don't have anything positive to say about our quarterback, just keep it to yourself.
What Stu basically said, just don't ask me any questions about him.
I don't have a problem with DC. I don't have a problem.
No, he was talking about Sultan.
No, don't ask me any questions about him.
Dirty. Didn't the other day you have somebody who was trying to bet against you that Carr was going to have like a bad season or some shit like that. I mean, as a fan of the Raiders, why would you want that? You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you might have your opinions in that, but if you're betting for Carr to have a poor season and want that to happen, that's like you want the Raiders to have a poor season. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand these idiots.
That's not me at all.
Look, I'm seeing a lot of people saying
no, because I just wanted to clarify that because I just said what I said and then you said that, so that's not me.
I wasn't talking about you.
I will say this: the first person to bring this name up is my little bro Sultan. Nobody was talking about this guy until he mentioned it. I would give my little bro some credit. Nobody was talking about this guy until my little bro mentioned him. Right?
2 weeks ago.
But I think this is a strong possibility with Champ Kelly coming in.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And the ties that all of these players have with, all these front office people have with each other. This could happen. This could be a strong possibility.
Who is that guy?
Oh, yeah.
Sean Desai is the defensive coordinator for the Bears. He plays a hybrid 4-3, 3-4 defense and a 5-2 Pittsburgh style defense as well. That's what Raider fans are asking for, more variety from Gus Bradley. And if you still want to keep that 4-3 and also play 3-4, then there you go. And he's got that connection with everybody that we just hired. And there's that, you know what I'm saying, that triangle. But I mentioned him 2 weeks ago on my show that I said, I think Gus Bradley's going to go because his guys are all leaving. So therefore, let's upgrade. And I'm hearing from Raider Scout that Desai is open and we're going to look to interview him. So as soon as I seen that, I made a video about him.
Yeah, he was in today. He was in for an interview today.
Mm-hmm. And not to misremember, like he also led that Bears defense were like top 10 in the league, if I'm not mistaken, too. At the same,
yep.
Man, that's gonna be even better for you guys.
I don't know what their defense was ranked last year, but
they're a top 10 defense.
They were a top 10. Okay,
yeah, they were in the top 10.
That's good because this was his first year as a defensive coordinator.
Well, let me say this. I'm just looking at his Wikipedia, and the thing that I like is you look at defensive quality control for the Bears from 13 to 18. And then Chuck Pagano comes in as a D coordinator, and he goes from defensive quality control to safeties coach. So if Chuck Pagano is going to give this guy the safeties coach position when that's Chuck's specialty, that means the guy's pretty good. And then guess what? He learns under Chuck Pagano as DC, and then he becomes the DC after that. So I like his football lineage, to be honest.
Yeah. And he's also from that Vic Fangio tree as well. Chuck Pagano, Vic Fangio. Yeah.
This on his
Wikipedia changed their picture.
Bro, on his fucking Wikipedia, it says that he's the DC right now.
Really?
Yeah.
For the Raiders?
Nobody changed it.
But the thing about Wikipedia, anybody can change it.
On February 3rd, 2020, Desai was hired as a defensive coordinator of the Raiders.
Anybody can change anything on Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's not confirmed.
Until the Raiders come out and say it, it ain't happen. You know what I mean? I need the Raiders to say it. I don't need somebody's
trying to will it to existence
and change information about you if I wanted to.
I just like who he's going through.
Yeah,
he's obviously a prodigy of Chuck Pagano, and I have the utmost respect for that guy. So I think we'd be in great hands with him too.
It does seem more and more likely that.
Hey, Dirty, can I answer Casper after Afakazi's done?
Raider Casper.
Yeah. Go ahead up.
I was just saying that it seems more and more likely, and before I get into this, I was more on the side of let's give Gus Bradley more time to build upon what he's already done, but it seems more and more likely with the latest ramblings in the last couple of days that he's probably on the outs, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's got to move on.
Yeah, Richard Smith, Ron Miles, and Marinelli are all leaving. So without those guys, what is he gonna do?
Yeah, I think Bradley is on his way out the door, unfortunately. I know a lot of people like them. As I stated last night, I like him too, but he's not aggressive enough on defense for me, man. Like, this is not high school football, man. This ain't Pop Warner. This is motherfucking NFL, man. Blitz.
Right. There was too many times where he was so vanilla in the wrong times. There's a lot of times where I'm like, dope, I'm cool with this. You know what I mean? But like when it come crunch, I'm like, bro, it's 4th and 21. Send the dogs. what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you ain't blocking Ngakoue and Crosby with an extra couple guys blitzing. You know what I mean? However you draw it up, it's just not happening.
There was some technical things that I saw that I thought you'd see change through the season, and it didn't change. So obviously it's being coached, and I questioned a lot of the back end's technique and different things they were doing too, man. It just, like we keep talking about that bend but don't break. Like that's no balls defense, man. I mean, it really is. Like, let these players fucking use their ability and make some goddamn fucking plays, man.
So let me answer this question. Now, I was supposed to answer it after Afakazi was done from Raider Casper. But you know how that goes with 20 people. But anyway, Bears defense was ranked 22. Their D was top 10. Their run D was top 10 points wise. So they're just above us. Here's the thing, right? We have more talent this year. And on top of that, our front office is going to give us more talent next year. So with that being said, the defense, I guarantee you, will be better than what it was for the Bears last year. You know what I mean? He's a good coach. And so I definitely I'm all in. And it took me a while because I was the biggest Gus Bradley fan. Eric knows, Dirty knows, everybody I think knows that I didn't want to let go of Gus Bradley. But I came to the realization that when Richard Smith, Marinelli, Ron Miles, all these guys are leaving to Chicago and this place and that place, I said it's pretty inevitable at this point. So let's get an upgrade. What is an upgrade? A 4-3 that could also run a 3-4 and a 5-2. That's a hybrid defense that can do more variety of things than just what people say the predictable Gus Bradley cover 3 defense. So I think it's a good upgrade. You feel me? And that's my response.
I think that's a good point. I've never really thought about a multiple style defense, but there's multiple style offenses, right? I mean, it's something else that an offensive coordinator and a head coach need to game plan against. Like, shit, you know what? We might watch film on these motherfuckers running a 4-3, and then all of a sudden now we come out and they're playing a fucking 3-4. You know what I mean? So I never thought about a defense that could do that, but it's not. I mean, I'd like to have multiple sets. I like to make it complicated. I want the other side of the ball to have to think. I don't want the quarterback to come up and he knows where we're going to line up, because we ran into that problem when I used to play. Middle high safety, corners are manned up, strong safety is going to come down on the tight end. Like, there's no thinking going on. Like, and if you can move guys around, guys some shit, you don't know not only what type of defense we're in, if it's a cover 1, a cover 3, a cover 4, a cover 2, but now he's got to worry about the offensive line, has to worry about blocking different fucking fronts.
Right.
You got a Bears fan in the chat that agrees with me. You got a fucking Bears fan in the chat. Sleeping Angels.
He knows this stuff. He knows this stuff. He knows this stuff.
Can I just give some objectivity when I get a chance? I don't want to speak out of turn. I just want to say, like, I get what you're saying, and Sultan, you bring up some good points. But for me, this is just my opinion on the matter. I feel, yes, as a whole, Gus, there was definitely some things he needed to improve on. But as a whole, before this last season started, we all asked, we just wanted at least middle of the pack or better than we've had for the last decade. And for me personally, I felt that in one season he'd done that. He got us better than, I believe, than any defense we've had for the last decade. And that's just my opinion. But if we gave Paul Gunther 3 seasons and we're only going to give Gus Bradley 1 without giving him a chance to build on what he's already done and to try and improve on the mistakes that he made, like, in my opinion, I feel like we should give him more time to build on what he was able to produce last season, rather than just say one and done, that's it, you're gone. When we gave Paul freaking Gunther 3 seasons.
No, you know what? Afakazi, here's the thing, Afakazi. I'm the biggest fucking Gus Bradley fan. Like, everybody's saying they love Carr. I'm the biggest Gus Bradley fan all fucking year. I did not want to get rid of him. But if you're going to change all the personnel, you might as well get rid of him, and all his guys are leaving anyway. So that's why, you know.
That wasn't a dig at you. The other guy was there for Fakasi because Gruden was there, right? So Gruden that was giving him those 3 years. Like, now that we're moving on, a new regime coming in, it's a perfect time, I think, to start fresh. And it wasn't. Now, if our defense was in the top 10 in a multiple categories, then it's maybe we do keep the guy. But if you look at where our defense finished, it really wasn't. I mean, if you're looking at stats, you're looking at rankings and shit, it wasn't up to where a coach is going to come in and go, yeah, let's keep this guy. I think we can find better.
I mean,
Worse, he's not able to adapt.
Sorry,
not able to make adjustments.
That's exactly
his problem.
Right.
Well,
I mean, bro, no one should ever get 3, 4th, and like very longs on you in one fucking drive. Like that was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, bro,
Say it again. What was it?
I think it was against. Was it? We were playing the Chargers that happened.
Yeah, the fourth down.
I'm like,
the
fourth downs. Yeah, I'm like, dog, that you have to make a fucking adjustment here. Like they're torching our ass anytime. And Honcho brought this up all year long. Like anytime we played an elite quarterback, we got dusted. You know, like fucking dusted. You know what I mean? There's only a couple what you call elite quarterbacks where we did okay. You know what I mean? But like, it was embarrassing. I was embarrassed, and I liked the Gus hiring, like just because of how much Gunther put on our players as far as scheme wise, like the mental part of it. I'm like, we need someone that's gonna simplify it. You know what I mean? Let the dogs go, and he simplified it, but he ain't let the dogs go. You know what I'm saying?
But to my point, what I've seen in the chat as well is that was he not better than the three in one season? Was he not better than Paul Gunther? Was he not better than before that Ken Norton? Was he not better than the guy before that in one season? Like, yes, I do agree there were some things that he should have done better, but all those guys had at least 3 seasons, 2 seasons, and we were what, bottom, if not near the bottom of the pack when it came to our defense. At least last season we'd improved on just being terrible to being average, below average a little bit, you know what I mean? But we were better than, name one defense in the last decade that was better than the one we had last season. I'm not saying it was elite, but just, it was an improvement. And
I would say
for me personally, I just feel like it's just a raw end of the stick just to say you've improved better than what we've had previously. But you know what? One season and you're done. When we gave Paul Gunther 3 seasons, we gave Ken Norton 3 seasons. They were trash. They were terrible.
I think Avocasi's best chance was keeping Mike Mayock. Mike Mayock was his best chance. Now that we changed the whole regime, I think it's
almost
just
pointless.
Yeah, inevitable.
Real quick. Hey, Bobby B, thank you. Real quick. Hey, Bobby B, thank you, man. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it, man. I really do.
Yeah, and I agree. I didn't like the schemes either, but to piggyback on Avocasi there, I mean, the defense is the one that got us to the playoffs, sir. Because our offense, we lost Ruggs. I mean, we had Renfro, but we didn't have Waller. Josh Jacobs was hurt. Our defense kept us in games. I hated the 3rd and 4th downs where we give up the long way. I get it. I totally get it. But our defense didn't play that bad. We had a lot of injuries, too.
Yeah.
And then with the Arnett bullshit, we lost Mullen, we lost Arnett, we lost Morrow. I mean, you got to think about that, too, man.
Before the season started was decimated.
Yeah. So that's why Avocasi's saying you only gave him 1 year, and
we gave these other guys 3 seasons who were terrible. And Joey, I get that. If we're cleaning house, yes, it's just my opinion. I just think it's just a little bit of a raw deal when it at least was an improvement.
But here's the thing: not only the sad fucked up thing about that is, man, you have Gunther to compare him to. You know what I mean? And if your defense only goes up 3 slots,
that's a good point.
That's not a lot, bro. 3 slots. You only moved up 3 slots. It was only 3.
We didn't improve in the things we needed to. Is what bothered me. Right? We didn't improve in red zone defense. We didn't improve in turnovers. You know what I mean? It's like,
as I said, Gus doesn't blitz. At least
we lost a lot of players on defense. This year.
Can I say something? I haven't talked.
No, we didn't. We didn't lose that many players on defense, man. In all honesty, bro, the defense that we had this year was way better than the one we had last year.
We lost Abram. We lost Bolam. We lost Morrow. We lost.
Are you talking about to injury in the season?
To injuries, yeah. We lost a lot.
Yeah. You didn't state that part. You didn't state that part. I thought you meant like lost in an off season or some shit. And I'm like, huh? What? Nah. I thought we had a better defense than we had the year before. Like,
I just want to say something. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all having a good day. I haven't had the greatest of days. We just got buzzer beated on by a guy that started doing TikTok dances on us. But you know what? GG Dirty. Thank you for respecting me and not wearing your Clipper jersey. but you're dancing on me, so you know what? You deserve it. You won. GG. I went to my medicine cabinet and got some painkillers. Yeah. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody here. And all I gotta say is that, and all I gotta say is yeah, Gus Bradley did deserve another year, but it's a new regime, so we gotta understand. And it's time for a new regime to take over. So yeah, I'm excited. Probably more excited than this Laker team. And yeah. Gabe, it ain't looking good to us, bro. Gabe, it ain't looking good to us, bro. It ain't looking good, bro. I hope you didn't see that game because I swear to God, I was.
Yo, Ben ain't looking good. Come on now.
It was not okay.
I was watching him down. He crosses him up. Fadeaway shot. Buzzer. And they win.
You know what's crazy? It wasn't even a shot. It was a layup, bro.
Who
made the shot? That's what made it.
And then Anthony Davis fucking went in and out. It was crazy.
Yeah, it sucks.
Who made the buzzer beater shot?
Yeah.
Reggie Jackson.
No, it wasn't a buzzer beater. It was Anthony Davis had the chance at the buzzer.
Yeah, it went in and out, bro. I thought he hit the buzzer. I was about to come in Dirty's live, and I would have been like, yeah, nah. You know, I got my hopes up for a little bit.
Hey, y'all came back though. Y'all made it.
Yeah, Apicasi.
Yo,
how many of those defensive coordinators you just talked about made it through a head coaching change? Did any of them?
Almost never.
No.
The last time I seen it, I think Rob Marinelli did it, right? With
wait,
the
no, didn't Ken Norton make it through for one season?
Who?
Yeah, Ken Norton did.
Yeah,
he was with John for the first
How
season.
many
he got retained.
Ken Norton there before Gruden came in?
Nobody.
Norton was gone.
Yeah, Norton was
gone.
He was gone the year before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 and 16.
Oh, Gunther was there. Duh. Gunther was there from jump, and then Gus this year.
No.
Well, again, sometimes
Gunther
guys,
wasn't there either.
Sometimes it just comes down to shitty timing. You know,
Gruden brought in Gunther.
Should he get another fucking chance? Yeah, but unfortunately, it's just that's not the situation. I don't.
Are we retaining any? Gruden brought in Gunther. You know what I mean? Gruden brought in Gunther. Ken Norton was fired. His defense was trash, so he was fired.
I never liked Ken Norton.
Actually, Del Rio was calling the defense from that point.
He's a piece of shit too.
Yeah, he was trying to be the head coach and the defensive coordinator. He gave Norton his time, and it just didn't work out, man.
And we saw Ken Norton screw up the Seattle Seahawks defense, so we saw that on display.
Ouch.
They just kind of fell apart talent-wise, right?
They only gave him 2 years. He had a 3-year contract, but I think he only made it 2.
I just saw Matt Marinovich's comment saying that Edgar Bennett was kept as our wide receivers coach. I do remember seeing that and that being a good signing because he has a good rapport with the players. Is there any other coaches that have been confirmed that they're being retained, or is it just everyone's up for grabs?
Not yet. Not that I've seen. I was hoping they were going to bring. Cable back. I don't know. I've been hearing some content creators like, "Yeah, get rid of Cable." I'm like,
no, he's gone. No,
Cable's gone.
Is Versace officially out the door? Is he officially out the door?
Yeah, him and Olsen.
I understand Olsen, but can anybody give me a good reason why Cable should be gone? Because this man's put together some lines that
because he's been there too long. He's just been there too long.
He ain't doing it no more, man. I think it's his age. He's done.
Maybe he don't get along with McDaniels.
Yeah, I just knew the moment McDaniels came in and Ziegler, everybody was gonna be out the door, man. It was most likely that 90% of this staff was gonna be out the door.
That's really the only reason.
Regardless of how good you've been before, So I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, am I sad that he's gone? Yeah, like you said, he's made Colton Miller, the lines be good. It was probably our greatest spot in our offense, but I mean, hey, we just gotta accept it. I mean,
like Andre James,
I'm not too mad.
Andre James was a top 6 center the last 7-8 weeks of the season.
Good point. Good point on that.
Who just left?
Well, speaking of coordinators that made it through, I think Rob Ryan made it through like 4 head coaches.
Did he? Who? With the Raiders?
Yeah, you had Norv Turner, then you had Art Shell, then you had
Apicasi.
Yeah, where AR go?
But Lane tried to get rid of his ass. I remember that.
I think he went like that.
He was there with Lane, and
did he really?
Why'd you leave, bro? I was already in the thing. I didn't need to make room. I just made that joking comment about the cable thing about Darkseid. But you didn't have to go, bro. Yeah, I was already in the panel. I just had my camera turned off.
Darkseid didn't leave. AR didn't.
No, he read one of my comments on there. I said dirty kick Darkseid off the panel because he said keep fucking cable. And I was and I was joking, but yeah.
I mean, I say keep cable. I just don't find a reason to get rid of him.
Put that up, Dirty. Put that stat back up again. Or that message you just had on. That's terrible. And you know what? We were last in the NFL again for interceptions. We had 5.
Yep.
5. Yeah, I remember that.
You know what? I'm gonna say a take right now. It's probably not too
17 games.
big of a take, but I think next year, in the next season, we'll have more interceptions than this year, man. I really believe that.
Well, we can't. I don't think you can have any less.
That's not a big mark.
I mean, can you have less than 5? I mean, God.
We should have had.
If we have less than 5, there's a problem.
Trayvon Murig should have had about 30, dog. My goodness.
And 3 game stealing ones. 3 games. See, this is why I'll give Gus Bradley that, right? He did put players in positions to win.
Yeah.
And Trayvon
John
Merrick
Abrams,
dropped 2
man,
of
that
them.
man was out of position so many times in coverage.
In those positions, then.
Yeah, it was just those 2 games though. The Washington and the what other game?
Browns.
The Giants. Yeah,
I think
this
Browns.
was also
NFL. This is the NFL. You need to make those fucking plays, man.
Dude, not only did
a lot
Murig
of goddamn money to fucking you can't drops don't fucking mean shit. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw my interview with Creon Ratliff. Like, dude, PBUs are only good on 4th down. After that, pick the fucking ball off.
The one that pissed me off the most was the Colts one, where they went into each other and then the ball went to the back and T.Y. Hilton scored.
You know what I used to hate? You know what I used to hate when I played football? My defensive back coach used to always tell me, "Oh, if it's like a 3rd or 4th down, just bat the ball down."
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm not batting the ball. I'm gonna pick that shit. Well,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
if
What
it's 3rd down,
the
then
fuck?
they got a punt. You know, I'm like, fuck that, bro. If I can take the ball, I'm taking the goddamn ball.
Crazy.
I mean, I can understand the sentiment in very specific situations, but I would say 95% of the time.
Hey, look,
So if you're a running back and you're winning, don't fucking score. When you're at a breakaway fucking touchdown, dude, just get out of bounds, bro. Like,
I'm toe tapping at the 1 yard line in our own side. If I'm getting the pick.
What I'm saying is, if the ball is thrown to the end zone, right, and I pick it off in the end zone and take a knee, where does the ball come out to? The 20, right?
Yeah,
25.
Now, say you punt it.
25 now, I think.
You punt it, and then you say you punt it, and you end up getting it down.
Is that what it is?
Only the kickoff is 25.
Kickoff is 25.
Can I finish? Can I please finish?
We're going over logistics.
I hate being overtalked. I hate it, bro. I hate it. Look, so would I rather pick the ball off, take a knee, and bring it out to the 20, or run the risk of them punting it and maybe down it inside of 10 yards? You know what I mean? I got better field position picking the ball off and just taking a knee. You know what I mean? So, no, I'm not going to bat the shit down. I don't give a fuck. And I'm not going to fucking justify you having control over me like that. I'm going to make my stats look good. And then I'm going to give the team the best fighting position.
Okay, check this out, though. What if it's you pick the ball off, right? It's, the last 10 seconds of the game, they're driving, right? You pick it. Do you just go down, or are you going to try to return it?
There's no reason to return it. You just fucking fall on the ground and get touched. That's the end of the game. That's the fucking end of the game. I'm not gonna put more points up. I'm winning.
Right.
Now, if it's wide open field, say like you try to say you
don't say it dirty. Don't go there.
Let's say you on the 7. No, hold on. Say you on the 7, right?
Say this.
No, listen. Say you on the 7, right? It's 5 seconds left. You on the 7. You go and try to throw a quick across me, and I pick it off, and there's nobody in front of me.
Well, okay.
I'm fucking gone, bro. I'm not going to the ground. I'm fucking gone. But if I catch the ball,
what's the score though? What's the score?
Oh, we're up. We're up.
What?
We're up by 1. Just say we're up by 1. If I pick the ball off with 5 seconds to go, game is over.
Dirty,
what
did
if
you ever
there's
play
no
football?
second left,
Huh?
and we miss the extra point, and it's 7, and they fucking no, it doesn't make any sense. Never mind.
Right.
They're up by 1. They need to score, right? 7 seconds left. They need to score. 5 seconds left. They need to score. They're on the 7. We're up 1 on defense. Defense is up 1. We just got to keep them out the end zone. 3rd down, you throw a quick out, and I fucking pick that shit off. And there's
fucking score, lifting a bottle of Cristal and get fucking funky in the strip club.
And if I make it, cool. If I don't, I'm gonna run until that motherfucking clock is empty, and I'm not gonna fumble. So either way it go, game over.
Yeah. Did you ever play Dirty?
Yes.
What was your position? Were you a DB?
Free safety and corner.
Okay.
A little bit of quarterback. I blew my knee playing quarterback in the Staples Center.
Damn.
Yeah, I tore my ACL, MCL at the same time.
Would you get smoked or you running it? What happened?
Our two quarterbacks went down, and I played safety, but I was the only one that had any quarterback experience at all at any level. So I ended up having to start a game at quarterback, and I tore my ACL, I tore my MCL in the first quarter. I put a bandage wrap on with some icy hot. I soaked the bandage wrap in icy hot, and I wrapped my knee. I played the rest of the game until the 4th quarter, where I tried to break out of the pocket. I went to plant and cut, and my knee gave out.
Noodle.
And I tore my ACL after that. But I didn't know I tore anything until I got to the hospital.
You don't really feel it like that, from my understanding.
And that was the end of my career. I had a choice. I could either raise my kids, run around and play with them, or I could get the surgery fixed, go out, tear it again, and just be fucked up for the rest of life. It was good.
And the surgeries weren't like they are now.
They wanted to put a cadaver in me, bro. And I did at the time, I had no idea what that was. So I said, what the hell is a cadaver? Oh, well, it's where we take a limb from a dead person. Oh, fuck you.
He's like, I ain't gonna
dead
be no zombie.
Right here, Stu. You right here.
All right, fellas, I'm out for the night. I got to get up early, but
all right, have a good one.
All right, you guys have a good one. Later.
All right, bro. So check this out. So Wi-Fi Willie's been going ham about the fact that Carr hasn't said anything about Josh McDaniels hiring. You think that he's being hyperbolic, or is there something to it?
It's off season.
Well, didn't McDaniels already say they talked to each other?
They talked on the phone, but I'm saying he hasn't come out in social media and say anything. Carr doesn't really.
McDaniels already say they talked to each other.
Yeah, on the phone, but I'm saying
sounds like a big deal about nothing to me.
Oh, my fault.
It sounds like a big deal about nothing to me.
This is what's crazy to me, right? People, you know what? I don't want to get. You know what?
No, but Wi-Fi. No. I know where you're going. Wi-Fi Willie's the biggest Carr fan.
Oh no. I was gonna say that. I was gonna talk about media with Carr, right? Okay. We know by now that Carr doesn't like talking to the media too much when it comes to stuff like this. He's more closed off. He likes to be behind closed doors, which, I mean, as a professional, you should be able to talk to the media, but he's just that guy that's more closed off. You know, we're all different, introverts, extroverts, and we're all this. I just feel like by now we should know that Carr really doesn't like to talk.
Look, I love Wi-Fi Willie, right? But when it comes to Wi-Fi Willie,
to the letter C. C is for conspiracy. Can anybody tell me what conspiracy is?
I love it. It's true.
I love Wi-Fi Willie, but Wi-Fi Willie will bring some conspiracy theories to you.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, so.
But he's on the same shit I am, bro. He's on the same
same
page
you're on, Sultan?
Exactly.
He made a whole 15-minute video earlier because it's been another day and he hadn't said nothing. I'm like, bro, this man when it's the off season, he really is not out there like that, especially during the off season. Like,
bro, I really seen aliens in real life, so the world is different when you see aliens.
I guess. I'm just saying, bro. You know, I just think it's like I think he's making a mountain out of a molehill.
It's a big deal about nothing, to be honest.
Yeah,
Derek Carr needs to go live on Instagram at this point. Like, let's go Instagram live, bro. He just has to.
How about he just worry about getting his contract signed? That's what I'm worried about.
That's probably what they're talking about behind the scenes.
I hope so. Shit.
All eyes on G. I would do it. I don't know if Wi-Fi Willie would want to do it. I mean, you let him know. Let him know.
So since this is like the GM,
I'm gonna get going. Thanks for having me, Dirty. I'll catch up with you guys on the flip side.
Peace out.
All right,
Peace out. Peace out.
So the whole GM thing, right? If you're the GM, what are you willing to pay Carr?
Well, I'll put it like this. DC is under contract for another year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So
he's under contract for another year. So technically, what they're going to do, if he doesn't get an extension before offseason, they're going to wait to see what his number looks like in midseason. If his numbers in midseason is anywhere near what they were this year, and they have a good winning record, you may see him get 5 years. Look, it's better to not extend DC's contract right now and spend that money in free agency and let him play out the year he's on, than try to extend him and take for what we have right now. This, by not extending him, this allows you to be able to go and get actual people that you need. And DC is cool with that. He doesn't need an extension right now. He doesn't. But if you can give him an extension in the middle of the season, well, it won't take place till next year. So it won't count against the cap this year. It'll count against the cap next year.
And cap's supposed to go up, I think, next year too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would wait till mid-season too. I think I'll let him play, see what he got.
Only economically it makes sense, right? Like I get it, but like, does he feel disrespected if we don't give him a contract?
DC only wants the ring. You gotta DC just wants the ring. He doesn't want the check. He just wants the ring. So if they go in and sit down and say, "Hey, DC, look, we want to give you an extension, but look, we need to spend that money this year on this and this and this. We want to get you an O-lineman. We want to get you a wide receiver. We want to get a couple of pieces on defense. So that money that we want to extend to you right now, we need to put it in other places. Is that cool with you, DC?" DC's answer, "Am I getting a Super Bowl? Yeah, DC, we're going to really try and get you a Super Bowl with this move. I'm good with it. I'll see you guys in the middle of the season. Or I'll see you after the season because I'm not the type of player that wants a distraction in the middle of the season, so we can talk next year. But you already guaranteed to pay me this year."
Dirty, you're talking about talking to Derek. They don't need to talk to Derek. They need to talk to David. That's who they need to talk to. Because apparently,
come
Derek
on,
can speak for himself, man.
Come on now.
What?
You tripping, bro? Come on now.
Have we ever heard Derek actually fucking say anything that he actually fucking meant? Because apparently, behind closed doors, he wants respect from the Raiders, but he's not asking for it. His older, bigger brother is.
Yep.
Because he's giving himself a fucking out, bro. It's smart.
No, it's not. I mean, who can trust him? You could trust him. You would trust Derek Carr.
I have no reason not to trust DC.
I have no reason not to.
Yeah.
I'm saying though, but he's up there saying if I'm correct, is he saying that I'm a Raiders? I want to be a Raider. I've always been a Raiders fan. I want to win a championship. Has he said that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Gruden was there though.
But now,
it's not. It was before that.
And what was David saying?
It was before that. What are you talking about?
He grew up in Fresno. He was a Raider fan.
Oh, okay.
He's been a Raider fan since he was a kid.
No, I know that. But the latest time he said that,
David wasn't giving the same sentiment. David was not saying the same thing.
Look, I don't care what David says. He's not DC. He's
Right.
DC.
You don't
He's DC David.
think that Derek and David talk?
They do.
And he's gonna let his brother go speak for him? Did we hear a rebuttal from Derek about what his brother said?
He does, but he never does that. That's the
He's
thing.
not
He's not gonna come out and say nothing.
Saying shit that he doesn't believe in. You're telling me you're not going to go on there and say, "Listen, I'm a grown man. I don't need my brother. That's not me. That's my brother. I don't believe."
You know how this shit works. You know how this shit works, Stu. First off, David is in the media now. He's not in the NFL anymore. He's gonna come out and say whatever he needs to say to get ratings and get a little.
Any one of you guys right now, if your older brother came on national TV and said some shit that you didn't agree with, you wouldn't go out there and say, "Listen."
I agree with you, Stu.
I agree as well. I would at least have some sort of rebuttal.
That's it. Even a message like, "Hey, listen, I know my brother's on there. I love my brother, but he does not speak for me." I never heard that. Has anybody?
He's not.
Well, I think that DC. I think that
get that. No, hold on. You're not going to get that from DC. He's not that type of person. All right.
What type of person is he? Because to me, he's a person you can't trust.
I don't think he's a person that you.
But how do you know that he's not that kind of person, though, Dirty?
Yeah,
he hasn't done anything to disprove his trust from us.
Exactly.
What has he done? What has he said bad about us? Nothing.
No, because he's always giving them the fucking political answer.
Hey, Stu,
I want to know what you really feel.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So let's just say you're Derek Carr, right?
Yep.
And every year your name comes up for trade and people talking about you, how your coach don't like you. But
is that with the team?
Wait, listen.
Team or fans, though. There's a difference.
Listen to what I'm saying. So you go through all of this shit. You say, and the people say your coaches never come out and defend you. They never come up and speak good for you. You know what I mean? When people go, oh, he's up for trade, they don't like him, blah, 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 right? They don't say nothing for him. Not the franchise. Nobody says nothing, right?
Because the franchise are the ones saying they want to trade him, though, right?
But now DC's brother. But that's the thing. It's the rumors that keep going around, and you
those
don't
are
defend
from those are from us. Those are from people that are just making shit up.
And that's what I'm saying.
Organization.
David is not us.
The organization
David is not us.
You're not saying, David, you're on the chopping block. You're on the chopping block. The organization's been pretty good to him for the last 8 years, I think.
I mean, he's been asked to shoulder way more than any other starting QB of his caliber has ever been asked.
What are you judging that off of, though? How? What do you mean he's been asked to shoulder what?
Think of a QB of his talent that's dealt with the same shit organizationally as he has.
I'm trying to understand. I'm really trying to understand how I can't talk on my own show, man. I'm really trying to understand how I can't get a point across, man. How I can't finish a question. Let me finish the question. So the question is, you're DC. Stu, listen.
What question are you talking about, though?
Because you're asking me why hasn't DC come out and said anything, right? So let's think about it. All the times that DC's name is on the chopping block, he does not get defended by the franchise. He doesn't, Stu. He doesn't get.
When has the franchise put him on the chopping block in the media? I'm asking
what I'm saying. Let me finish the statement. So if all them years I'm on the chopping block, I'm never defended by the franchise, right? So one of my family member makes a statement and I don't come out and say anything. Should I be held to the same standards as the franchise? Just because I didn't give it any wind? It's not even a big deal anymore. It lasted 2 days and then disappeared, Stu. That's why he hasn't said anything. It lasted 2 days and it disappeared. That means it didn't hold any weight.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can.
When has the organization put his name on the chopping block?
Every year.
The organization comes out and says Derek is on the chopping block.
By not defending him, you have his name on the chopping blocks. Yes.
The organization is not going to address rumor from fans.
But they're not from fans. But they're not from fans.
I mean, a lot of it comes from media insiders. That's where a lot of the push comes from.
Who's the media insider that's saying this?
I mean, dude, you can go look through past shit over
the last 3-4 years. Makes up shit, right? You understand
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
David just made up some shit. You just said media. David Carr is media. He can make up some shit.
Right. And
it's
also he's
media.
It's a little bit more personal for him, right? He feels like his little brother's being disrespected. Right, so he come out and said,
okay, let me ask each and every one of you. Let me ask each, and just say yes or no. Are you going to let your older brother speak for you? Just say yes or no.
Hell no.
Thank you.
No, but I would have the conversation privately.
Okay. No. I didn't ask that. I said yes or no. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not. That's 4. Who else?
No.
No, I don't think so, but I know what Dirty's saying. Okay, go. I'll just say no.
And then what if your brother comes out and speaks for you? Are you going to have a conversation with him? Or are you going to have a conversation with the fans to let everyone know I didn't say that?
Yeah.
I know I would.
I would come out. I would tell him, hey, you better put out something because
look,
that's it.
I'm gonna
everybody that's answering no, you're not gonna do it. You got to understand, you're not the same man as DC. You're not afraid of confrontation. DC doesn't like confrontation, so you can't expect him to come out.
So he likes statements out there that aren't true about him.
He doesn't say anything when the media puts him on the chopping blocks about being traded and not being the quarterback next year. He just comes out and performs. That's the type of person he is.
This is his brother. It's not some reporter for the San Francisco Chronicle. This is his fucking brother.
But Stu, he's also said before, ask actions speak louder than words. Words are just words. Anybody can say words. What have I done to do? What has he done to not?
What actions has he done to prove that his? Okay, let's say this. No words. Has he done any actions to show that what his brother said is bullshit?
It's off season. He's talking to the head coach. He's in the playbook already.
This is why we don't talk about
talking
DC.
about getting things done. I mean,
it's not just about DC. It's about somebody who we can believe in what he's saying.
He hasn't given.
I hear one thing out of him. I hear another thing out of his brother. He doesn't say his brother's full of shit. So you know who I'm believing? Probably his fucking brother. Let me be the bad guy, Derek. Let me say what you don't want to say. To me, that's not a fucking man or a leader.
Bro, how do you, first of all, questioning his leadership at any point is, after this season's a moot point.
Can I say
How do you know that? How do you know that? He was the
I'm watching it. What do you mean?
Watching what?
I watched it. I watched him lead this team to the playoffs with this shit going on.
I just don't. I don't like interrupting. So I raised my hand like we're in school.
How can I help?
I raised my hand like we're in school. What I'm hearing a lot is a lot of speculation about what type of personality he has and what he believes, as if we knew him, as if we have a phone number and we can call him and be like, "Yo, DC, I know who you are, dog. We've been friends for years." We don't know this man, bro. Like this, we do not know who he is in real life. That's all I gotta say.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
At the end of the day, what David Carr said sparked some shit, because now we got a Josh McDaniels that buys into Carr. Regardless, he's buying into Carr. So whatever happened, it happened. Now let's move on. They're buying into Carr. They're finally putting pieces around Carr. They're going to do that, they said. Now we just got to see what happens in free agency. At the end of the day, we could say that maybe David Carr and Derek Carr were talking behind the scenes, and then David Carr says something without talking to DC, which, yes, DC should come out and say something. But why should we force a guy that's publicly said before that he doesn't like the negative shit, he doesn't like the media shit? He said it to Stephen A. Smith on a tweet 3 years ago, talking about, I don't deal with that shit. I don't want to talk about that shit. Everybody could talk whatever they want, but I know what I want. He literally publicly came out and said, I could find you guys a tweet. He publicly said that he's not going to deal with that media stuff. So why should we force him into the media stuff?
You say he doesn't like negative thoughts, right? Negative? You said that? He doesn't like
negative. Yeah, he came after Stephen A. Smith.
If I don't like negative shit and someone came out with some negative shit that I didn't agree with, I would say I don't like it. I'm going to address it.
So here was his statement. This was his statement, Stu. And I can actually pull it up. Matter of fact, let me pull it up, man, because I have it. I have the clip in my computer. I have the clip in my computer because I literally used it in my interview with DC. You know what I mean? I literally used it in my interview with DC.
I thought DC was like
Eric Jones.
If you really think to get deep, if you really think about it, why do they do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like what social media has done
like that
is it has given people this platform to where they think that they can talk to certain people a certain way, when really there's levels to this stuff.
Right. I don't know what do you want me to get out of that?
So basically, I actually loaded the wrong one. That was on me.
That's more about people talking shit. That's more about people talking shit.
Like, that improved.
That was on me.
That's on me.
That was on me.
My man, Dirty over here having technical difficulties.
Yeah. I am. I think this might be the right one. I could be wrong.
I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah, that's the wrong one too. My bad.
So much of it.
What's up with all the pillows?
Hey, man, the man can't be comfortable either.
To get
like, if you want to be the leader of a fucking franchise,
my man's on his ass. Can't even like pillows.
There's certain expectations that you need to be held to, man.
You can't like pillows.
Stu said, "What's up with all the pillows?" That shit was funny.
Hey, Anthony Provencio. Nobody's talking about letting go of Carr or keeping Carr. What the point is, we're trying to talk about is how people are assuming they know who this man is, like he's Jesus Christ and everything he says is the truth. We do not know him. We don't have a relationship with him personally. He's a football player that we like, that team that he plays for, and that's about it. We don't know who he is personally, what his beliefs are. You know what I mean? Just because he says he's a Christian doesn't mean he ain't a liar. Like, I'm just saying.
I've met a lot of
what?
No, I was just saying, I've met a lot of people who can scripture the entire Bible and get up there and give a great fucking speech the night before a game, and 15 minutes later they're getting a blowjob from some fucking hooker in their fucking car. So I don't believe it's fucking shit any motherfucker.
I understand, but look, all I'm saying is,
and that old God shit, like, that's cool, man, but you're trying to
look. First off, let's not, because
he's a man of faith.
I have rules here: no politics, no religion.
All right.
You know what I mean? I have no politics, no religion here on this channel. I don't even like getting into DC's beliefs. What I'm saying is, none of his actions have given us any reason to not trust him. That's all I'm saying. We don't have a reason not to trust him.
Absolutely, we do. 100% we do.
All
if
right,
he's
so
saying he wants to be a Raider and his brother's saying, no, you know.
So let me play this clip real quick. Let me play this real quick. This is the one I've been looking for, because this is about other people's opinions about DC.
That's not. I don't even talk about. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what he said and what his brother said.
Okay, but that was an opinion.
What his brother said was
that was his brother's opinion. That wasn't DC talking. That was his brother's opinion.
If it wasn't true, I'm saying, then why didn't he say it wasn't true? He didn't say anything.
So watch the clip. Let me see if the clip will explain anything.
Where I don't want negativity. Like, if you have that, that's for the birds, man. You can have that.
Ricardo,
I want people to surround me that uplift me, encourage me, and push me to be better. All
Dude,
that
just
kind of
ignore
stuff.
this shit out of
I
these
don't need your
motherfuckers.
opinion. You don't do what I do. So I'm at a point. I got to a point where I don't want negativity. Like, if you have that, that's for the birds, man. You can have that.
Yeah.
I want people to surround me that uplift me, encourage me, push me to be better. All that kind of stuff. I don't need your opinion. You don't do what I do.
What does that have to do with what his brother said?
Nothing.
What he said was what is.
I know what he said.
He's addressing negative people saying shit like us on here.
That's a negative comment that he's not giving light to. That the comment that his brother made is a negative comment that he's not giving light to, bro. If he addresses it,
true. He doesn't have the balls to think himself.
Bro, look, first off, we're not even going to talk about DC no more, because this shit goes an hour around. Same shit be said, and nobody even budges, not even a fucking little bit, man.
I know.
Nobody budges, not even a little bit. So we're not going to talk about that no more. My show is about GM, head coach, assistant GM, new quarterback coach. That's what the show is about. It ain't about DC. Give DC a break. I hate fucking talking about DC because it never fucking goes anywhere. Everybody's got their opinion, right? Everybody's got their opinion. Let's give some light to what we've actually fucking been doing the last couple of days, which is knocking it out the fucking park by getting good people in the fucking front office that we feel like can run this goddamn team.
Yeah.
That's what my show is about today. It ain't about DC. It's not.
It's about the Raiders, though, Dirty, and DC's a big part of the fucking Raiders.
But right now, he's not the big news right now.
I know, but let's just agree to disagree.
He's not the big news right now. The big news is that we're fucking hitting it out the park. We can actually be champions. We actually have the makings of fucking being champions, regardless of who's under center. And next year is going to be DC. So what are we arguing?
Yeah, but we weren't talking about who's going to be the QB. We were talking about what his brother was saying.
That's
but it don't matter.
Well, it actually started because I asked.
That has no bearing on the front office. My show is about the front office.
Yeah. It's kind of my fault a little bit. I asked how much we pay him.
No one's at fault.
I asked how much we pay him, and then it got into this. Eventually.
Hey, Ricardo, I wasn't even being a dick. I was saying if you were gonna say something negative to Stu, he's gonna get riled up about it. I told him to ignore you. That's what I would do. I'm not gonna fucking waste my energy with motherfuckers that got something negative to say about me. Like,
Yeah,
no one has to
I got
apologize
somebody
about
for you to
anything.
meet.
These are just a grown. This is a grown man conversation. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing about it.
I just hate the fact that it goes for an hour and a half, and in the end, it's the same fucking shit. You know what I mean? It's like we just literally.
Well, it is kind of fun sometimes to get worked up about
is,
a topic. You know, I mean, shit.
I got somebody for you to meet. This dude is an old school fan. He grew up
right, dark side, you
fucking
asshole.
But he watched you in Oakland. You know what I mean? He's been a fan for a very long time. And when you start to grow that back, you're gonna want to fuck with his products. My man Gravy.
Yo, what up, Gravy?
What's up, fellas? How you doing today?
What's
this
up,
evening?
man?
Hey, this guy right here ain't getting no announcement.
The fuck?
The lunch lady.
The lunch lady.
That's Michael, dog. That's Michael.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nah, man. Look, I love DC. I love the Raiders more than I love DC because in the end, it's all about the shield. But sometimes I hate going down that road because it just leads.
Well, move on then. Hey, let's just move on.
So back to so we discussed Champ. We discussed Champ Kelly, right? We discussed Champ Kelly, so we got him out of the way.
Like that.
And so let's dive into this Ziegler guy. You know what I mean? When I pulled up his resume a little bit earlier. I don't know if you got a chance to see it, Stu. You know what I mean? But I pulled up his resume a little bit earlier. I actually have it in the background.
When you say resume, is it his Wikipedia or his actual resume?
What the Raiders actually typed up for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will be back. I'm going to smoke up another bowl.
It should be public record, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna take some painkillers.
Salute to the panel. Salute to the panel.
What up? What?
Michael.
Hey, what's going on, Raider Dave?
What's cracking, man?
What's up, Mike?
I just followed you on Instagram, dog.
That's real. Hey, that's real.
Thank you, dog.
Hey, Stu. Hey, Mr. Swagger.
Yes, sir. Gravy.
I had your kit ready to go, man.
I know, and then I shaved it off. I know. It's coming back.
The next day, I see you all babyface, and I said, man.
Don't worry. It's coming back. I'll be good in about 3 weeks. And I want that shit for real, man.
All right.
Promote the hell out of it.
I'll send it out anyway, so you could check it out.
Yeah, I'll put it on my
And
chest.
Dirty, I delivered your stuff today.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, brother. Appreciate that.
Hey, Dirty, I have a question for you, man.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
What do you want, Michael?
No, I just feel like we're gonna go offensive tackle now, man, in the first round. What do you think?
No,
Something
I
tells me
still
the same
think
thing, bro.
linebacker is a need. You know what I mean? I think linebacker is still a more pressing need. I'm sorry. I don't have any faith in our core. Yeah, I just don't have any faith in our linebacking core. I think it needs to be built up.
And you guys watch the game today, the Shrine game today?
I'm watching it right now because I haven't got to watch it.
Yeah, I recorded it. Check it out.
So check this out, Stu. This is
it was on it.
Oh, the shrine, not the
Yeah.
not the Senior Bowl. Okay.
Are we done?
Oh, it is a Senior Bowl.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Shit, man. So this is his free agency class right here, Stu, from last year. So he picked up Nelson Aguilar on a 2-year deal, $22 million. He picked up Kendrick Bourne, 3-year, $15 million deal.
Is he related to Jason?
I don't think he's related to Jason. I don't think he's related to Jason. But so Bourne ended up being an excellent value. He had a career high with 55 catches for 800 yards and 5 touchdowns. He picked up defensive tackle Devon Gacho for 2 years, $15 million. This guy ended up having a run first defensive tackle. He earned a solid 6.45 run defense grade from PFF. He racked up 16 pressures as a rusher.
Yeah.
Jalen Mills. It was a win for Ziegler, but not an overwhelming one. He also picked up cornerback Jalen Mills, 4 years, $24 million.
See, hold on one second though. That comment about it was not an overwhelming one. Like, we don't need every pick to be a fucking knocked out of the park. Like, we just want guys to be fucking productive and team players, man. Like,
exactly. So yeah, but that was for that's what they wrote. I didn't write it, but that's
no,
what
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, that's like fuck, man.
So Jalen Mills, 4 years, $24 million, another solid value signing at the position of need. Mills did allow a 58.3 completion percentage and 6 touchdowns when target, but he also only surrendered 440 yards and 8 pass breakups at $6 million a year. So that's actually
he only wait.
That Mills signing was the truth.
Oh, never. Okay, got it. Okay,
yeah.
I was okay.
So and then he got edge rusher Matthew Judon.
I gotta learn this shit. So
okay. So he got edge rusher Matthew Judon, 4 years, $54.5 million. Right, edge is an pressing need for the Raiders with Crosby and Yannick under contract for next season.
Need help,
but was a slam dunk for the Patriots. Former director of pro personnel Judon had 12.5 sacks and 64 pressures this past season. At $54 million a year. I mean, at $54 million, you know what I mean? He was the player of the year conversation.
Yeah, that's cheap.
That's cheap. You know what I mean? At 4 years, $54 million with that type of production, that's cheap. He had an offensive guard, Ted Karras, 1 year, $3 million. Karras returned to New England after 1 year in Miami and ended up being a good starting guard after primarily serving as a backup during the first stint with the Patriots. He allowed just 13 pressures and earned a 72.8 overall PFF grade. Another quality signing at the position. So we could probably get a veteran guard that's extremely serviceable.
Well, I mean, with what you're saying right now, along with what we said about Champ Kelly and his 8 veteran free agents to make the Pro Bowl, like that's fucking sounds like these guys know what the fuck they're doing. I mean,
that's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, the only one who really missed
that's the thing. They have a fucking very nice track record.
Yes. And look, they got Kyle Van Noy on a 2-year deal for $12 million.
That's chump change.
That's chump change.
Yeah.
They got Hunter Henry, the tight end, 3 years, 37.5. You know what I mean? So in 2020, he got Cam Newton for one year, 3.75. We're talking about Cam Newton.
Yeah,
he only paid Cam Newton 3.75 for 1 year.
It's cheap as fuck.
That's super fucking
cheap. Brian Hoyer too. Fuck. I mean, shit.
Marcus was making more than that at backup, wasn't he?
Yeah, yes. A lot. I think a lot more. Wasn't he? Or no? I don't mean.
He's making like $7 million a year.
$12 million a year as a backup.
Holy shit! I
ain't hating on him though. Fuck. It's not.
Bo Allen, 2 years, defensive tackle, $7 million. You know what I mean?
That's nothing.
Wide receiver Demir Bird, 1 year, $1.6 million. Had a career high 604 yards with the Pats. Adrian Phillips, safety, 3 years, 12.75. Cody Davis, 2 years, 4.3 million.
I like the next one. Read the next one, dude. Read the entire fucking thing, man. That's fucking.
Phillips has been an excellent signing for the Patriots at just over $4 million per year. He's had 13 combined interceptions and pass breakups in the last 2 seasons. And earned an 84.5 coverage grade from PFF last season.
I like
it.
That.
Seems like,
I said that's. I'd like to know how many interceptions to pass breakups, but I mean, he's getting around the ball and he's fucking making plays. I like that.
Yeah. Davis was signed to be a special teams player and a reserve safety. And he's earned PFF special team grade in the 90s the last 2 years.
Jeez. Pretty good.
2 years at $4.3 million. So here's his draft class. So in 2021, he drafted Mac Jones.
I think Mac Jones has been a pretty good pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Christian Barmore, Ronnie Perkins, Ramondre Stevenson, Cameron McGrone, Joshua Bledsoe, William Sherman, and Trey Nixon.
All in the sixth round, okay.
So the biggest standout in this class is the first pick, quarterback Mac Jones. So to the surprise of many, Jones ended up having the best rookie season of the 5 signal callers drafted in the first round. However, the second round pick should pique the interest of Raider fans more. The Las Vegas Raiders desperately need defensive tackles this offseason, and Ziegler found a good one in Barmore. He ranked second among rookie defenders with 51 pressures and boasted a 76.1 pass rush grade that was also second best. Running back is an impressive need for Silver and Black, but is it encouraging that Ziegler was able to get a quality player like Ramondre Stevenson in the 4th round? Fumbling limited the Oklahoma product playing time early on, but he still managed to get 633 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns while averaging 4.5 yards per carry.
How many rushing yards did Jacobs have this year?
I think just under 600.
Like 9.
He had 900.
Like 850, 9, something like
850. Did he almost have 1,000?
He got close there because those last few games.
Yeah, he did go over in them last few games, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I would give him close to 8.
Yeah, 872.
But this guy is in a crowded backfield, so he's got to share. He's got to share with 3 other running backs.
And he was what, a 4th round pick? I think is what it said.
He was a 4th round pick. He had to share with 3 other running backs, and he still got 633.
Yeah, that's Patriot shit. They always do that.
Well, now we should be doing that.
They do their homework.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, dude, Kenyon Drake is going to get a lot of play in Josh's system for sure.
I hope he comes back from that knee, though. That didn't look good when he got hurt.
Dude, that's a really I was real upset about that one.
Breathing like that.
Gravy.
There's gravy.
Yeah,
I thought he was in the restroom, dog.
Nah.
Bro, the whole chat's going crazy, bro.
Look, so here's his 22. Here's his 2020 draft class right here. So in the second round, he picked Kyle Dugar, which is a safety. Joshua Uche, which is an edge rusher from Michigan. Third round, he picked Anthony Jennings, linebacker out of Tennessee. He took Devin Asasi, tight end out of UCLA, and Dawson King.
The Michigan boys, huh? He's got quite a few Michigan draft picks.
Yeah. So then he got Justin Washer. Yeah, that. Round 6, he picked Michael Onwenu, offensive guard out of Michigan. Then he took Justin Herron, offensive tackle out of Wake Forest.
Hell yeah, and the Cowboy.
Yeah. And then Cash Malayu, a linebacker out of Wyoming. In the 7th round, he took Dustin Woodward, center out of Memphis, right? So it says the jury is still out on Dugar as a second-round pick. The Division II product was a bit of a risk as a top 40, but had really good testing numbers at the combine. He improved in year 2 and has the potential to make Ziegler and New England scouting department look like geniuses, but it is still too early to make that call. Uche was considered a pretty good value pick at the time, but he struggled to see the field with just 1 start in 2 years. Not exactly what hoping for.
That's the first non-positive thing that we've heard about any of his draft picks. So who gives? I mean, you're going to have one. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. So the third round picks are even more of a black mark on Ziegler's resume. Jennings was in the linebacker rotation as a rookie and earned a subpar 54.6 PFF grade and missed all of this past season with an injury. The 2 tight ends, Asahi and Keene, have barely seen the field, partially because the Patriots spent $87.5 million on the position the following year in free agency.
Well, I think they're still paying Aaron Hernandez, aren't they?
But Bill Belichick got a lot of power over there, though, too.
Yeah. Now, Owanu has been a tremendous value as a sixth-rounder, making 24 career starts and earning an overall PFF grade of 84.3 and 86.7 over the past 2 seasons. That's really encouraging to see from the Raiders' new general manager. Heron has been a reliable back, grading out at 63.4 and 61.7 with 10 starts as a rookie and sophomore. It's hard to expect much more than that from a late day 3 pick.
Fuck yeah, dude. He met and went above expectations.
Yeah. The others have either barely played or not played at the NFL level at all. Outside the 6th-round lineman and potentially Dugar, this draft class isn't ringing an endorsement for Ziegler. However, his theme of being economical and finding valuable players did continue.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, so that's him. You know what I mean?
So if you're
that's
this
the
GM,
resume right there.
If you're this GM and you're looking at it from his eyes, who you bringing in to fix that wide receiver position?
You know what show? I just want to say this quickly about that. That resume stuff that really showed me that he's willing to spend the money on the right pieces to make this team right. That's what it showed me. It also showed me that he's not scared to take risks with players.
But you know what? Though his risks don't cost us a lot of money, is what I'm seeing. Even though
he knows how to negotiate.
I'm not selling the farm on this motherfucker, so I like that.
And even on the bad picks that he had, he still got a assistant GM that knows how to pick too. So now you got 2 people that know how to pick. You put 2 brains are better than 1.
Yep.
I love that resume. You know what? That makes me more excited. I didn't get to see it, so this is my first time seeing it.
No, sorry about that, bro. I like that in depth because that's really when you're hiring somebody that they should be looking at exactly those type of shit. Like, let me see what this guy's doing. Let me see the picks he's bringing in, what they've been doing, how much he paid them, and that right there. I mean, that's good ass information, man. I don't know who put that out, Dirty.
Raiders.
Okay.
Hey, North Cal Raider Jesse. Yeah, Michael gave me some pills and it calmed me down after that Laker game.
Hey, Cali Bulldog, thank you for popping in for the first time in the live chat, man. I greatly appreciate you, brother. You know what I mean? I sure enough greatly appreciate you, man. For real, for real.
I put the medicine in your Lunchable, Eric. I tricked you.
Thank you. It helped me after that Laker game. It helped me.
Say Gabe is slumped.
Hey, what up, Storm?
Yeah.
Shit, dog. Just chilling. Just smoke some of that pink rosé.
Man, I wish I knew how that felt, brother.
Hey, I had weed for 2 days, man. You know what I mean? So I'm good now.
Hey, I'm gonna get ready for my. I'm going live here in about 6 minutes, guys. So I don't know how long you guys are gonna be on, but you guys are more than welcome. Hey, Dirty, thank you guys. And again, we might get in an argument, guys. That's what we fucking. That's how you.
That's what it's about, yeah.
Hey, Stu.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I told
Never
you.
get offended because I don't get offended ever.
Me neither.
Hey, Stu, we've had this conversation before. There's very little that you could say to me that's going to offend me.
I know
you know what I mean? Because I know the character of the man. You know what I mean? I know the character of the man. So it's not too much you could say to me that's going to offend me because I know your true character and I know who you are. Yeah,
and that was the only reason why I brought up that subject is because I just wouldn't. I like to keep things up front and fucking what's the term?
I honestly don't see a reason to not trust him yet.
But what the fuck's the term? Dark side. What's the term?
Say again?
What's the term I'm thinking of when you keep things up front and honest and
real,
transparent?
Yeah, we're gonna say transparent.
Yeah, transparent.
Yeah,
transparent.
Love you.
I'll be over there in a minute.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, wait, Stu. Oh, damn.
Hey, Pyro Man.
I was gonna tell him I used to use his ass in Madden all the time.
Hey, Pyro Man. I feel you, man. I feel you.
Hey, I feel like your tolerance level goes down when you don't smoke weed for 2 days. Cause I smoke weed all day, and then I haven't smoked in 2 days, and now I'm just fucking blazed, bro.
It's better that way. It's better that way, though. So
No,
if
for
you
sure.
stop smoking for 30 days, your THC receptor is completely reset. So.
Oh, really?
Hey, I'm sorry, Pyro, man. I didn't mean to beat y'all today, man. I didn't mean to beat y'all today, bro.
I don't know, dog, but I'm fucking high as fuck right now, and I smoked like 3 hours ago too.
Wow.
Are you really sorry?
Yeah, you had some real shit, huh?
I'm still fucking.
Hey, Gabe, have you ever had pink rosé from Cookies?
Nah. Right now I'm smoking on some apple fritters.
Oh, okay, I had that. Yeah.
She's pretty
I
bomb.
got some raspberry OG, some chocolate, a couple others.
I'm faded.
I can tell, bro.
You see, this is a positive. Hey, you see, this is a positive atmosphere when we talk about cannabis. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody here is gonna get mad about that.
Nah, we can all agree.
I don't know what that is.
Hey, yo, chill.
Yeah, couple months.
Dositos. Okay, Dositos. Yeah, Dositos.
He said, "I use Dirty channel as a Raider lullaby."
Fall asleep and shit.
It's cool. We won a championship before y'all made our verse. hey, don't talk Pyro,
I
man.
appreciate it, man. Hey, that's a fire ass name. And that's a fire ass logo too, man. I like that.
Oh shit.
The Raider Lorian.
That's
yeah.
sick. That's sick.
Hey, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for your sub, and that shit's fire, bro.
Who is that?
That shit's fire.
That's nice. I
Bro,
like that
peanut
shit.
butter OG. There's this random name, bro. What about Humpty Dumpty DC? Like,
I
bro,
had peanut butter OG.
Do
Oh,
they
yeah,
really?
peanut butter is pretty good. Yeah, peanut butter.
There's
no way, bro.
Yeah,
peanut butter OG
is
is fire. I
ordered a bunch of those seeds.
Is there a
Hey, Dirty, have you thought about doing more lives on the daytime?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, Dirty?
Yeah, I think Dirty can.
Available? Are you available?
I'm always available in the daytime.
So,
all right.
Shit,
We're gonna throw something together. Me and Michael gonna do a daytime special.
I just feel a lot of the daytime there's shows, but there's not really a lot, man.
And that's when
Doc does a coffee and combo.
See,
Look at what I
Augie
found.
Bedola, you're bugging right now with the other C.
I don't know if you guys can see it. My
get
camera's not
behind
that good, but that's Townsend's autograph right there, man. I found this today, and I was like, damn.
I don't do white girl, man. I don't do white girl.
That shit fucked me. No.
Gabe.
I want to say personally, shout out to Terrence, though, man. Prayers to you, my brother.
Hey, much love, Terrence. I love you, brother. Always hit me up if you need anything.
Right, Terrence.
Hey, no, I'm speaking out loud, dog, and I'm thinking it and shit, but I'm speaking out.
No.
loud.
I get it, bro. I get it.
Pause.
All right, so we got a question right here. So, my favorite football movie. My favorite football movie.
Go first. I'll go second. We'll go like that.
We'll start with SC. What's your favorite football movie, SC?
The Blind Side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I like The Blind Side.
Michael, what's your favorite football movie?
I cried on Rudy, dog.
Okay.
That's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your favorite football movie?
Easy, Varsity Blues.
Okay. Billy Bob.
He said easily.
Dark Side, what's your favorite football movie?
What's that one with Jamie Foxx and Al Pacino?
Any given Sunday.
Any given
that
Sunday.
One. Yep.
Damn.
I
got two, bro. There's two, but it's between Friday Night Lights and The Program.
Well, I got three.
Oh, remember the Titans too. Fuck.
Look at these motherfuckers over here. I got two. I got three. What the fuck you said? Your favorite, motherfucker.
These are my top three. If any three of these come on, I gotta fucking sit down and watch them, bro. If these three come on, I gotta fucking sit down and watch them. That's The Program.
Yeah.
Wildcats and Any Given Sunday.
Wow.
Any three of those come on, I gotta watch them, bro. I can't fucking not watch them.
Hey, do you remember Unnecessary Roughness?
Yep. That's another one I can't refuse to watch either.
Another sleeper, The Last Boy Scout.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
you know what? But as much as
Not a football movie though.
it was football related.
It's good, but it's.
But I felt like it was more of them being private detectives.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
It's a borderline for
but
sure.
that was a fucking great movie.
No, it is.
Hey, the Longest Yard is pretty fucking hilarious, though.
Hey, which one? The first or the second?
Both. Well, the second one's hilarious. The first one's a classic.
The first one's a classic.
That second one, though, that's just fucking hilarious.
It's so many, though, bro. It's so many. Little Giants.
There is so many.
I love Little Giants, bro.
There's so many fucking football movies, though. For real.
Man.
Little Giants was fire back in the day.
Yeah. But yeah, Wildcats was hilarious, bro. It had everybody in it, bro. Goldie Hawn, Nipsey Russell, Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson, LeVar Burton.
In Varsity Blues, they filmed that a little part of it, a football scene in my high school in LA.
Oh, that's why it's your favorite.
No,
but you know what? Friday Night Lights was the shit when they was like, "Let Booby spin, coach."
Yeah, you want to win? You want to win? Put Booby in. That shit was hard. And then he fucking breaks his leg. And he fucking fucks up his whole knee. When he starts crying in the car, that shit's crazy.
We the people. I can't.
Waterboy.
I love lingerie.
Oh yeah, the
football,
Waterboy's
bro.
fire.
I love lingerie football, bro.
The Waterboy was sick too.
Waterboy.
Hey, Raiders guy, he's on IG. He's on IG by the same name, Gravy. I can't remember.
So it's fuck.
Top Gravy.
Gravy's Top Beard Oils.
Yes.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Gravy's Top Beard Oil.
No. It's great. I'm looking at it right now. Gravy's Top Shelf Oils. Top Shelf Oils.
Yeah, Top Shelf Oils.
Gravy _ top _ shelf _ oil.
What does he sell?
Beard oils.
Beard oils.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it works for me because I've been growing my shit for 6 years, dog, and it's only right here.
Oh, it's not gonna work, dog.
Hey.
No, he said it's not.
Hey,
for
hold on,
wait.
No. Stop the press right now. High Rise. Did you just ask me who is Nipsey Russell? How old are you, brother? How old are you, man? Hey, look. If you're under 20, I understand. Actually, if you're under 30, I understand. You know what I mean? If you under 30, then I understand why you don't know who Nipsey Hussle is. Nipsey Russell. That's where Nipsey Hussle got his name from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't. Yeah, that's so. I don't know if you ever saw The Wiz with Michael Jackson, but
Yes,
Nipsey Russell played the Tin Man. Yeah, he plays the Tin Man.
Straw Man. Yeah, the Tin Man.
He plays the Tin Man because Michael Jackson plays the Scarecrow, and somebody else plays the Cowardly Lion, but he played the Tin Man. Yeah. Yes, I'm saying Russell. I'm saying Nipsey Russell.
Yeah, I think they were confused because they don't know that.
Not Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Russell.
Were you confused, Essie? You were confused though with that.
No, I knew he was from The Wiz because that's the only thing I seen, and I know Diana Ross is in it playing Dorothy.
He googled it right away. He googled it.
Bro, I've been doing homework this whole time. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I've been doing homework this whole time.
Hey, why you gotta put him on blast like that, Michael? Fuck.
No, I'm sorry.
Michael, shit, bro. Nah, just kidding.
You want me to tell
look
my bull story?
The what?
No, we already heard it.
Oh yeah.
We are. Yeah. We don't need that. We don't need that. So
It's good for the beard. It's good for the beard.
So here you go, guys.
It's good for the beard. This guy, what?
Hey, look, this is Nipsey. This is Nipsey Hussle right here, fellas. Y'all don't know. This is Nipsey Hussle right here. This is the Nip.
Nipsey Russell.
OG Nip. The
Nip.
So that's who Nipsey Hussle is. Russell. I'm sorry, Nipsey Russell. That dude, hey man, he's a fabulous actor, bro. He's a fabulous actor, bro. I like that guy.
Who's your favorite actor, Dirty, to watch?
All times?
Yeah, like I mean, if you had to go-to movie or go-to actor, who would it be?
Nicolas Cage.
No, I cannot call it. All right, so we'll start with SC. Who's your favorite actor, SC? Or actress?
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know. I have several. I mean, I'm gonna say two because y'all said 2 or 3 for the movies. So I don't know, something about when Dwayne Wade and freaking Kevin Hart are in a movie together. That shit's hilarious, bro. I don't know about y'all, but Kevin Hart's a funny motherfucker, bro.
Are you talking about that Jumanji movie that came out, the new one?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When they're both together, inside and outside of movies, bro, they're funny as hell. But Tom Hanks is another one. Tom Hanks,
he's
I
a
like
good
his
actor.
style.
He's a good actor.
He's a writer too.
Yeah.
If you didn't know
so
that.
that's about it. I mean, I got others, but I could go list. But yeah,
What about
those
you,
are one of them.
My favorite actor is Nicolas Cage. My favorite movie is The National Treasure 1 and 2. I love those movies. I can watch those over and over again.
What about you, Dark Side?
Dude, that's rough, man. You know, because I kind of have categories. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily place certain people in the same. I would say Leonardo DiCaprio or Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Probably just because their range is so vast.
Yeah, those are good ones.
What about you, Gabe?
I was gonna say either Jamie Foxx or Denzel.
Okay. For me, I got two. Actually, I got three. I got three actors that I fucking love when they're on the screen, and you know, some people don't, some people do. But so Will Smith to start off. Yeah, I love everything I love all his movies, bro. Especially the last one he just did, the King Richard.
Oh yeah, that shit was cool.
That was good.
I heard it was fire. That shit was fire.
That shit was fire, bro. I Am
my
Legend.
My other guy would be Will Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy is definitely up there. I watch everything that Eddie Murphy does. Some people really hate the fact that I like that movie where he was on the moon. Pluto Nash.
That shit was
Pluto
fucking
Nash.
hilarious.
Well, that's one of the funniest fucking movies I ever seen, man.
Life
too. But if you haven't seen Pluto Nash, I mean, I know a lot of people ain't like it, but that shit had me dying. So Will, Eddie, and then this gonna throw a lot of people off right here, but I'm gonna have to give it to my boy Don Cheadle.
He's a savage, bro.
You know what? Screw it. Megan Fox and Transformers. No, I'm just
tripping.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that third spot to Don Cheadle.
And you know Machine Gun Kelly's with Megan Fox right now? How the fuck is that?
Crazy. Bro, he's marrying her, bro.
Hey, but you know what? Denzel was right there too, though, man. But I don't know.
Alonzo.
One of my favorite movies of all time is Devil in a Blue Dress, and I felt like Don Cheadle just kind of stole that movie. You know what I mean?
I know, but you remember that movie Crimson Tide with him and Gene Hackman? They're in the submarine.
Fire-ass movie,
bro.
Man.
Or
Fire-ass movie.
the one with Meg Ryan, the one where he's like a lawyer and shit.
I'll be right back.
For sure.
Yeah, he had some fire.
Hey, Denzel's got some fire-ass movies, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But the only thing that pissed me off was the fact that this dude had so many great fucking movies where he did so fucking well, but he didn't get an Oscar until he played the bad guy.
For real. Like John Q, bro. How did he not get it for John Q?
Bro, how he didn't get it for Malcolm X?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I cried on John Q, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm fucking that tear went that. That fucking tear came out on John Q, dog. That shit, especially having a son. You know what I mean? It's like
You don't
that
tell me
shit.
my son's gonna die. No, I refuse to accept that.
Fuck that. No, that should give me chills right now.
He cried when he went like that with his arms at the end, like that when he was getting
Bro,
got me.
when he was laying on the table when he pulled that gun out, I was like,
that
hey,
shit
Lawrence Fishburne is in my top 10 automatic.
Neil,
bro.
I mean Morpheus.
Bro, you gotta put
Will Ferrell was in my top 10.
But Will Ferrell's cool.
Hey, Will Ferrell is
Ferrell.
one of the funniest fucking people, bro.
Yeah.
One of the funniest fucking people, bro. My cousin met him one day. So Will Ferrell was out shopping, bro. And my cousin was one of those loss prevention undercovers.
Oh,
And so Will Ferrell was dressed like a bum, you know what I mean? Rich people don't really dress all fancy. But he had on some glasses, a hat, and shit, right? So my cousin walks up to him. He's like, "Hey, man, hey, ain't you Will Ferrell?" And Will looked around. Why, yes, I am.
I didn't get to take a picture with them, but I met him because he's a part owner of my favorite soccer team over here in LA.
Yeah.
So the LAFC. So I met him there. He came into the stands. Was telling her, talking to people. It was really cool.
Either N'Kobe Dean or Devin Lloyd. So that's who I want in the first round. Let's do this right here. Let's answer this question right here. I like these questions. So we're gonna start with Dark Side this time, man. Top 3 comedians.
Oh my goodness, and I love stand-up comedy, dude.
I do too.
It's that's fucking tough.
That's hard, man.
Dave Chappelle, he's the GOAT. I love Tom Segura is a fucking savage.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many guys that are coming up that I'm like, man, this dude's fucking funny. I'm really loving that guy. But and then now this is tough for me, right? Because I really love Louis C.K. But I probably had to give it either to Martin Lawrence or Eddie Murphy for the third.
What about you, SC?
Oh, he practically said all of them. I mean, Eddie Murphy, yeah. I said Kevin Hart earlier. Fluffy's funny. I forgot the lady's name. That was you guys know the comedian that did the nail salon one, the nail salon segment. Oh my god, she was like doing a accent while talking about getting her. I gotta look it up. Give me a second, bro. Give me 1 second, bro. This shit's funny.
We're gonna pass on SC. He throwing out motherfuckers.
No, bro. Look at trust me, bro. I got you, bro. Don't hold on.
Are you
so top 3 comedians?
Give me a second.
Okay, sorry, I was eating. Top 3 comedians. Eddie Griffin. Dave Chappelle. And George Carlin.
Okay.
I like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle. Mm-hmm.
George Carlin be talking some true stuff, man.
Michael, give me your top 3.
Okay, my first is George Lopez, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I got Eddie Murphy, man. Eddie Murphy to me, Raw and all those. My God, man.
Hilarious, my God, tears.
And I have so many, but Richard Pryor, I gotta put him in my top 3, man. Richard Pryor, he's the one that invented a lot of this stuff, man. So yeah, Richard Pryor for me. Yeah.
Jim Carrey's all right.
Stand up.
What you got, Gabe?
Well, he's all right.
Me, I would say pretty much like what Michael, except for instead of Richard Pryor, because I didn't really get to see it too much of him. I would say Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, and George Lopez. He's just so relatable. George Lopez for me because it's so relatable. Like when he's saying shit, you literally lived through that shit as a kid and shit. So it's like,
So my number one, I actually have 4 because my number one spot is shared by 2 people, and it's never gonna fucking change. They're always gonna be the 2 top comedians. They're always gonna share the same fucking spot. That's Pryor and Carlin. You know what I mean? They're always gonna share that spot together with me. They were funny as fuck, man. They were funny as fuck. The last 2 spots. Hey, look, Pharaoh, you got 2 of my guys on your spot right now, bro. I bullshit you not. Dave Chappelle and Patrice O'Neal round out my top 3.
Oh yeah, Patrice is a funny motherfucker.
Patrice died way too young. I love Eddie. Eddie is right there behind Patrice O'Neal. My only thing with Eddie was his body of work. When it comes to stand-up comedy, it's just his body of work isn't enough. Even though his specials created rock star talent in stand-up comedy, unfortunately, his body of work doesn't get him into the top 3. You know what I mean? When it's stand-up comedy only, I'm not talking about movies.
Oh, okay.
But just stand-up comedy.
Yeah, all around he has to be in there. Like,
yeah, he's in.
You know what I've noticed though?
If we going all around, he's probably number 1.
Yeah. You know what I've noticed though?
Huh?
Eddie Griffin is so slept on, and none of you guys mentioned him.
Yeah, he's good.
He's not slept on. Trust, I recognize.
He's not slept on. It's just, and he'll tell you himself.
There's just so many.
He's not better than Richard. He looked up to Richard Pryor. He's not better than Richard. He's not better than Red Fox. He'll tell you himself he's not better than Red Fox. He'll tell you himself he's not better than George Carlin. You know what I mean? He's not. You know, and that's what I love about Eddie Griffin so much. He knows where he rightfully belongs in comedy. You know what I mean? He is a king of comedy, but unfortunately, he doesn't fall in a category above Carlin, Pryor, Red Fox. He'll probably even tell you he's not better than Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, what about Bernie Mac?
I was just about to say that. Bernie Mac is a fucking.
Once again, we go to body of work.
Yeah,
no, but I just think it's Eddie Griffin got this swag to him. He's funny as shit. Like when I listen to him, bro, I laugh like harder than anybody else because this motherfucker just, I don't know, he just cracks me up. I'm not gonna break down the science of comedy. I don't know shit about that. I just want to laugh, get high, and laugh. And Eddie Griffin's that guy that makes me laugh. You know what I'm saying?
I like watching a good, funny fucking stand-up comedian, dog. I laugh to anybody. As long as they're funny.
Listen, took your soul. Red Fox rounds out my top 5. Red Fox literally rounds out my top 5. My top 5 goes in this order. Very first spot belongs to Carlin and Pryor. They share that shit. Spot 2 goes to Dave Chappelle. Spot 3 goes to Patrice O'Neal. Spot 4 goes to Eddie Murphy. Spot 5 goes to Red Fox. That's my top 5 comedians all times.
Yeah, that's a
6. Technically 6, but
that's a Mount Rushmore right there.
Real quick, Raider Nation, let me answer this question for you, and please don't think that I'm being rude. I don't idolize no man.
I was about to say that. Yeah,
I don't idolize no man at all.
Allah, the Prophet Muhammad.
God.
Yeah. Idolization is a sin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't idolize no man at all because everybody's created equal. Now, if you ask me who I tried to model myself as, you know what I mean, who I looked up to as inspiration, you know what I mean, who inspired me to be, you know what I mean, a little bit better, I would tell you Will Smith. I just look. I grew up with DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince as my favorite group. You know what I mean? Like, I literally, you know, felt like more connected to Will. You know what I mean? And his acting and everything. His character. I used to be real goofy like that too. You know what I mean? I used to dress like that, bright colors and shit like that they used to wear. I always wanted a 5.0 ragtop convertible. Always wanted those after I saw Summertime, and he was dipping in that red 5.0. Nigga, that shit was hard. Y'all can't say it wasn't, bro. That shit was hard. And then he showed up with a white one, and you saw my blinker, bitch, and that motherfucker was hard too. Man, and then motherfucking Menace to Society came out, and Kane had one on Gold D's. Oh, nigga, I had to have one after that. I had to. So, but
hey, yeah, Pyro Man 123. If you like, if I see you like idolize Chris Benoit. If you're a wrestling fan, dog, I got a wrestling show as well as Raiders. Come check me out. The name's right there underneath my picture.
I'm sorry that you looked up to that guy. I'm sorry.
The guy that I role model after.
He's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, bro, regardless of what he did.
Yeah.
Who?
The character that I want to be all the time, man, is Joe Pesci in Goodfellas, man. I want to be that guy all the time, man.
I'm 6 years younger than you, AC. I'm 6 years. I was born in '79.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Damn.
I look like Richard. I look like Richard Pryor. That's crazy. I look like Richard Pryor. I don't smoke crack.
You look like it before the crack, bro.
Oh, okay. That feels better.
That feels better.
Yeah, that makes me feel better. Did anybody ever see him before crack?
Have a good night, Arkham. Have a good night, Arkham.
Have a good night, Arkham. Yeah,
Him
I don't
and,
think any of you guys have ever seen Richard Pryor cracked.
In his movies,
he was on it his whole life, damn near.
in some of his early movies, he was sober, right?
Which ones? Because I don't think he was in Which Way's Up.
Is that the one where one dude was blind, the other one was deaf?
See no evil, hear no evil.
Damn, this boy Michael skirting, bro. He quick.
Yeah, you got to go mop them floors.
Damn, let's go, orderly.
Hey, Raider Hollow, you went to the game? Like, actually at the arena? It's cool. I would never spend my money on this fucking team.
Hey, yeah. Hey, that was a fucking good-ass movie. My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a good-ass movie, man.
Oh,
I like
yeah,
Joe
My Cousin
Pesci.
Vinny?
Joe Pesci's probably in my top 20 people.
Joe Pesci is
I
my
really
favorite
liked
actor.
him in Casino. He was good in Casino. He was good in all of the fucking Lethal Weapons. Yeah, I mean, Goodfellas. Yeah, I'm sorry. Goodfellas. I'm sorry. Goodfellas.
Casino was fire.
He the cleaning lady. I see Michael. He was sober. Fade to Black. I don't think he did.
What?
I don't know if we should talk about that, but I don't think he did.
Who? Richard Pryor?
No, look what he said. He's talking about Chris Benoit.
I didn't see nothing about Chris. I know he.
No, you put it up already.
Oh, what?
His brain was fucking eaten up by steroids, dude.
Right,
PPE.
Sultan. He wasn't. What Fate said.
There was no fire.
Yeah.
No, he was talking when he says burnt himself up. He was talking about Richard Pryor.
Oh, because I thought he was talking because it was right after that.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah, my bad.
He didn't burn himself up, but yeah,
his pipe blew up on him
his pipe,
while he was smoking.
My bad, Fade to Black. My bad.
So that's what he says, but he also that's what some people say, but he also says that, you know what I mean, he fell asleep. You know what I mean? He fell asleep with the
oh,
shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lethal weapon is fire.
You were just a seed, Eric, when that happened.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Lethal Weapon 5? Who are the cops? Because it better not be Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. These two niggas need motherfucking wheelchairs, bro. They're done. It better be somebody new and good. You know what I mean? It better be somebody new and good. But it's going on 11:30. I want to go over here and fuck with my boy Stu for a minute. You know what I mean? I want to just give a little bit of love to everybody. Thank you for coming through, hanging out.
Thank you,
I hope everybody enjoyed the show.
Raider Gabe, Sultan, Eric.
Hey,
nice to meet you.
Hey, Michael. Now that you're on the camera, I forgot to ask you the other day. You was just trolling, right? You wasn't thinking that I was mad at you or nothing, right?
Sultan, you know, man, never take me seriously, brother.
All right,
you know,
bro. All right, bro. It's
brother,
always
you know,
love,
I will hit you up personally if I could, and email your email if I.
Yeah, because you got the email.
No, sorry, man, if I make you think that way, brother.
Very last question. Top 3 mixed or non-mixed drinks.
Lunchable Kool-Aid.
We're not gonna ask you. You don't fucking drink, Mike.
You should put him in timeout. You should put him in timeout.
Michael, get out of here. So, what's your top drinks, Sultan?
I'm a Muslim. I don't drink.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't drink. Dark side.
I smoke weed though.
Pound it. Yeah.
Alcohol? It'd probably be a White Russian. Like like a gin and tonic, and there's this one I like called liquid marijuana.
What about you, Gabe?
Well, I only really drink tequila if I do, but if I do make it like in a drink, I'll make it with like squirt and some lemon, and just like that, with some squirt and some lemon, pretty much, and some tequila.
Okay. Hennessy straight. Hennessy and Grand Marnier, which is a beautiful, and a top dog. A top dog is Crown Royal Apple with ginger ale.
All right.
Oh, that sounds fire.
Yeah, it's called Top Dog. Yeah, those are my 3 top drinks. Yeah, Hennessy with Grand Marnier, called a beautiful. Well, I call it a French Connection, which is the original name.
French Connection.
French
I'll have to
Connection.
try that shit.
SC. Final words.
Some of you guys that know me from my channel know how I close off things, so I'm always gonna say it. Tell your loved ones you love them. Life's too short. Appreciate everyone. Also stay happy, blessed. You already know commitment to excellence over here. Just win, baby. I appreciate everybody, man.
For sure. So,
What's up?
Beautiful words for the world.
Check me out on YouTube. No, just kidding.
Oh, we could plug ourselves?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go ahead and they know where to find me. I'm just gonna go ahead and say let me find something real quick. Skip me for just a
Dark
minute.
Side.
Yeah.
Beautiful words for the world.
First, I just personally, I wanted to thank you for having me on here, man. I've been wanting to get on and start talking with you guys for a while, and you're the first person that's given me the opportunity. So, I really appreciate that.
Most definitely.
And I'll say this, it's something from the coach of the Suns, Monty Williams. He always says, what you want is on the other side of hard. You know what I mean? So don't ever stop working.
What's up, Writer Gabe?
Man, just always be yourself, and you know what I mean, and just love, like SC said, man. Just tell everybody that close to you love them, because life is too short, man, and just continue to just strive to be better every day.
Most definitely. Hey, Raider 7528. When you get your shit up and running, man, come through, bro. We'll launch it for you over here. You know what I mean? Pull up and we'll launch it for you over here. Sultan, you good now?
Yeah, I was looking for this quote. It's by Imam Ali. It says, "Who speaks to you about others will speak about you to others." So always keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I got a subscriber off of that. Thank you guys.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate it.
I just like throwing random quotes out there.
No, I
Dirty's
feel that.
Dirty's the only YouTuber that says put some words out to the universe.
Yeah.
So fuck it. We'll throw some quotes in there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, let me grab one real quick, man.
Hey, what about you, Dirty?
Grab one real quick.
Wait, speaking of Saturday, Dirty,
that?
it's most likely a 90% go.
Okay.
Oh, you going?
I usually do my Raider shows in the morning and the Senior Bowl's there, but I'm probably gonna do that instead.
That's cool.
The Frankenstein stuff.
That's cool, man.
You guys want some Lunchables?
Hey, those will work. Those will work if you're in line and shit.
Hey, and you other guys, man, if I ever pop up on your channel, I'd be more than happy to come talk some shit with you. If you see me, Dark Side of the Sun,
man.
Dark Side of the Sun podcast.
So here's my quote of the day. Here is my quote of the day. This is what the past is for. Every experience God gives us, every person he puts in our lives is the perfect preparation for the future that only he can see. That's my quote.
I got you.
For sure. I appreciate it, Pyro. You were the guy that subbed to me. Thank you.
So with that being said, brothers, I gotta close my show the same way I always close. I can't leave without telling y'all, you know what I mean? No matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. So with that being said, go out, get your motherfucking sunshine. And as I go, you know
I wish everybody could be like me.
Y'all have a
Much
good
love,
night.
Dirty. You already know.
Last night, man. You guys
Good night,
have a blessed
fellas.
night.
Thank you.
Good night, nation. We out.
night.
Hey, before y'all go over to motherfucking Stu channel, pump that shit, be in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm about to pull up.
Me too.
Tell my boy I sent you.
For sure.
That's Stuart
For sure.
Schwaggart. Y'all know who Stu is. Let's
Got
go.
you.